Folks, today on Lolcow Nobodies, I've got my good friend Mo here with me. We're ready to talk about Vito, among other Lolcow related topics. I'm very excited for the show today, so I'm going to get you right into the theme song so we can get you right into the content as soon as possible. Lolcow Nobodies, everybody. Yay!
Keeps the Christ, he's got an ego so tall, but it shatters like glass when the haters call. Boogie's tears flow like a river so wide. Rostov's gone, now he's got no one to confide. Wings just sits there, dreaming of fried dreams. Buckets of chicken, yeah, that's his only scheme. Low count nobodies, we're spilling the tea. Broadcasting chaos from the LCG. Tommy sees the king, he's running the show. All the rest just clowns, in case you didn't know. Boogie whines, he's stuck in his feels, while Wings is scheming on his next meal deal. Keem's on Twitter, throwing his fits. His tears hit harder than his YouTube hits. Tommy's mic's on, the legend takes the stage. The LQ's finest, turning every page. Look out, nobody's, we're spilling the tea. Broadcasting chaos from the LCU's breed. Tommy sees the king, he's running the show. All the rest just clowns, in case you didn't know. Look out, nobody's, we're spilling the tea. Broadcasting chaos from the LCU's breed. Tommy sees a king, he's running the show. All the rest just clowns, in case you didn't know.
We are here, everybody. Mo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Okay.
When are we going on?
We're already on.
Oh,
Hey
oh,
everybody.
okay. What up? What up?
You were there bobbing your head. I thought you were watching the stream, jamming out to the theme song.
Oh, no. I was listening to some music.
Okay.
There's this there's a bass line that I'm trying to do, and I was just jamming to that song because it's one of my favorite songs.
That's
So
fair. What song?
I was Journey to the End by Rancid.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's a fucking sick bass line. It's kind of it's I don't think it's so complicated, but if you actually like listen to it, it's fucking there's a lot of notes because the bass player for Rancid is actually really sorry. The bass player for Rancid is actually really good because like punk is full like when you think of like bass playing, you think of like 70s rock and roll and
Hmm.
like maybe some 80s, and it doesn't really pick up to like the 90s, but it's mostly 70s bass, and then like all of punk pretty much. That's where all the really good bassists are, man. It's fucking sick.
Nah, man, I'm a 2000s boy. I'm a full zoomer.
Yeah, you listen to some good music, man. Good punk music, man.
Maybe we're gonna
It's good shit. It's good. It's really good shit. I think that you'll like punk a whole lot.
we'll have to start reviewing albums on the MoCast. Although I think Bell would be mad at me.
Who's Bell?
The artist formerly known as Insight Zoidberg.
Oh,
Yeah. We have an album review podcast, and I know you won't come on it because you don't want to do podcasts with her. So if we steal her bit, if we steal the bit for our podcast, she might be mad, but it would be funny
wait. Inside Zoidberg. Well, why not?
because she's 15.
Oh God. Oh yeah. No.
But hey everybody, We're here for Lolcow Nobodies. A whole lot's going on in the LCU. I'm probably only going to touch on it for a few minutes because I've got Mo here and we want to talk about Vito. But
Vito.
it is an obligation that I have to talk about
Super
Lolcow
Killer!
Universe.
It
Super
finally came out.
Killer.
Super
Uh,
Killer finally fucking came out. Like, honest to God, man, I didn't think Super Killer was going to ever come out. I really, really,
I was
uh,
starting to lose faith. I kept faith almost the whole time. It was just starting to fall.
yeah, I just figured it wasn't because we had all that fucking crazy shit, like the drama on the fucking the biggest problem. I figured that was just going to be like the destruction of like the show and of Super Killer. I was like, no fucking way, it's ever coming out now, man.
Yeah, we're gonna get more in depth into the details of the various veto wars, but like it really wasn't
Vito
looking good for a
Wars.
minute there.
It's the Vito Wars are still going on too. Like
I think
I
they've
was
kind
live
of
streaming.
they've
I
kind of
was
weaned.
live. I don't know, man. I was live streaming Tarkov, right? And I did not get to uh I did not get to partake in this, but in the biggest problem Discord, it was popping off like fucking crazy, and fucking Vito was just like losing his shit, and so was everyone else. It was so fucking
Post
funny.
Super Killer, he was losing his shit. Oh, cause
Oh
of
yeah,
Crim, I did see this. Eh, I feel like Crim's kind of at fault. I'm sorry to say.
I like Crim. I like Crim.
I
I
like
think
Crim
Crim's fucking
too,
great.
but I know Crim's not gonna like me when I say this because he tends to immediately and violently turn on anyone who disagrees with him. Uh, but I feel like he's going a little too hard on Vito. I don't know if serial abuser is the right term to describe Vito. I don't know if we should be threatening to kill his cats. I think I think Crim's a little in the wrong on this one.
Oh man, God, I love the internet. I so love the internet. It's so fucking great.
The internet is great. But real quick, so the big news in the LCU, W, the runner up for worst host in the universe has been fired. CD-ROM is no more. Was defending a pedophile. Can't do that. Got fired.
Defending a pedophile.
Yeah, so this guy's CD-ROM. So I don't know how much of the Lolcow universe you consume, if any, nowadays.
I
Um,
haven't been able to do anything the last couple of weeks. The last time I was wanting to talk about, or I guess what I saw lately was Billy the Fridge got busted, drunk driving, and I don't give a shit. Whatever.
he drank a little bit over the period of several hours. He waited an hour before he drove. He probably wasn't at the legal limit. He probably would have passed, but people are being all moral grandstandy about it, like, "Oh, Billy the
Oh,
Fridge, you gotta fire him."
oh,
Oh,
oh, he broke the wall.
oh, it's a crime.
Oh, my
Crimes
laws.
used to be cool. Do you remember
Oh,
when crimes were cool? And now suddenly crimes are not cool. Have you
no.
noticed this shift in society where we used to be like, yeah, crime, awesome. And now we're like, every crime is bad. If you do a crime,
Oh,
you're automatically bad.
I mean, just be a fucking pedophile, and you'll be okay.
Well,
Everyone
I
will just
wouldn't
go.
recommend that.
I don't know. I don't know because like this administration, man, it fucking defends fucking pedophiles like no problem, and
W. W
everyone,
take.
everyone else just they don't fucking care, man. No one fucking cares anymore, man. And everyone wants the moral grandstand
Guys, America is getting
over.
scammed and no one cares.
No, no one fucking cares. No one gives a shit. And I'm so fucking sick of it. I'm tired of pretending that uh everyone's morality is so fucking valid. It's just fucking not. You don't actually care. You just want to stamp on the fucking neck of the fucking world forever. You want to be the one in power. No one cares. Like Law and Order is such bullshit.
Did you see I would usually talk about this on my political show, but I guess it's on hiatus right now, so I'll talk about it here. Did you see that
You have
so
a
there's
political show?
yeah, the death stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
I
I
do it
didn't
with
know those.
Brad.
Oh, I didn't think that was a political stream. I thought that was just like a general all around like
Like
psychotic bullshit stream.
it's a current event stream, but like that includes politics.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. Cool,
But yeah, that show's been gone for a while, but I think it's coming back probably in like a week or so. I think he said the first week of September.
cool.
So that'll be good. But so there's been this controversy lately. They actually did talk about it on Lolcow, so it's partly relevant. Where everybody thinks Trump is secretly dying of congestive heart failure, and like he had like weird bruises on his hands and he was covering in makeup and like he had like swelling. Some people thought they saw a catheter in his pants. Like there's all this like shit going on where they're like Trump's secretly dying and they don't want you to know. And I kind of thought it was bullshit, but then JD Vance stepped up and I saw a quote tweet to this with like the Bart Simpson meme. That's an odd thing to say, and I kind of agree. Where JD Vance is like, of course Trump is in great health, but if God forbid anything could happen to him, I'm ready to take the job. And it's like,
Yeah, which is the job of
what
the vice
what
president.
an odd thing to
So
say.
that's just weird. Either he really is in bad shape, or JD Vance is fucking stupid and he's just trying to stay in the spotlight. Because
He's just stirring up controversy to fucking seem cool.
ah, God.
Sorry, I hate this fucking Discord thing where if I don't have the Discord tab highlighted, we like can't watch clips or anything like this. Not that I prepared any clips for today, but for the future, like cuz you have to have the Discord window like as your main window or the cameras just go away.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's fucking stupid. And that only started happening like a few months ago. I remember because like I did the death stream for a long time and me and Brad were on camera and it didn't do that. And then one day it just started doing that and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with my Discord? And I realized that was a bug and not a feature. And for some reason they or a feature and not a bug. And for some reason they decided to change it. Probably like
Well,
save CPU or some shit, but like it's completely predatory to streamers.
do you have two monitors?
No, that's the problem. That's part of the problem.
Okay, okay, okay. So Riley, this is what you want to do. You want to get yourself, a second monitor, and your problems will be solved. I
That's
promise you.
true. A second monitor is possible, but it would be a little goofy because I have a laptop. It would feel goofy.
No, 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 it'll be fine. Like you having another fucking monitor will always fucking help.
Okay, fair
Trust
enough.
me. Like believe me, it'll make so much fucking stuff so much simpler. Like your problem that you're having right now. If you had a second monitor, you'd be able to just to drag the clips from like one end to the other and they'll be fine. You can just run your show on one monitor and, and then run your clips from another. It'll be fine. It'll work out so well for you.
Yeah, you're probably right. But yeah, so CD-ROM got fired. This was like a whole multi-day thing. Tech Talk, which is CD-ROM's show, got into a big spat with nerds. And yeah, there's fucking 8,000 Lolcow shows. It's ridiculous. Whenever you talk about it, you sound ridiculous. It's like, oh, so they were on Lolcow Tech Talk and they were in a feud with Lolcow nerds. And then Lolcow Milkers said, Milkers isn't around anymore, but it was a really funny name while it lasted. Uh, but so nerds and Tech Talk have been in this big war, and the nerds were trying to expose CD-ROM at first for being a furry, because I guess in the lolcow community you're just like allowed to be bigoted against furries, and everybody hates furries and acts as if furries are criminals in and of themselves. So they were trying to expose him for being a furry, and then I guess they found this other thing where this like weirdo dude from like SMG4, I guess he was part of that community back in the day. He was doing a bunch of erotic role play with minors and trying to get them
Oh.
to send him nudes and shit. And CD-ROM stayed friends with this guy and forgave him and continued to associate with him. So he got he got shit canned. He got fired for doing that.
I, yeah, I don't understand like why people want to be so forgiving to fucking pedos and sex pests and shit. Like,
You see,
bro, you've got to like cut these fucking people off,
and
man.
it's particularly bad, right? Like he's like this big Christian. He's always talking about forgiveness. I would be a little less mad if he had only been exposed once. He was a repeat offender. He got exposed multiple times, and CD-ROM stuck with him through all of it.
Dude has multiple fucking Roblox accounts.
Yes, he's all over Roblox and Second Life apparently, a game that still exists, I guess.
I don't understand Second Life. Like, dude, you can get yourself like it's so you can immerse yourself in so many other better simulator games like The Sims would be better off. You would be better off like putting yourself into that world than you would like Second Life. I don't understand the appeal of Second Life.
I don't either. There was an episode of Sweet Life on Deck about it. I remember
Oh well.
watching it and be like, what is the appeal of this? Even in the fucking sitcom episode that was trying to advertise how cool it was. I was like, why would anybody ever play this? But CD-ROM not the only one who got fired. Keem's been on a tear this week. He's been really swinging his boss cock around. Fucking kid behind the camera also fired.
Because
We
he's
can.
also a sex pest.
I've heard those rumors. Those are a little more shaky. But I don't know the situation with kid behind the camera really. But he got
It's
fired
not
because he
great.
yeah, it's probably
It's
not
not
great.
great.
He got fired because he threatened to beat up other hosts in real life multiple
Uh,
times in the same 2 day span. He's like
Everyone
he's like,
always acts like they're going to do that.
I'll fucking come to your house. Give me your address. He did it the first time, and he had to wear like a silly sign as a punishment. But then he did it again almost immediately. So Keemstar fired him.
So you're saying that kid behind the camera said that he was going to go come on someone's property?
Yes,
Hmm.
correct.
Was he going to sit on the sidewalk and wait till like he was invited on,
It didn't
and
sound
then
like
someone's
it.
going to slap the fucking camera out of his hand or like take it?
It didn't sound like it. It sounded like he planned to get pretty hands on.
My
Sounded like
property.
he was gonna fully pull up. There was gonna be no half pull up measures. But yeah, so kid behind the camera
Dude,
got fired, and that's the firings this week, I think.
dude,
The
I'm so glad that Tommy C is apparently back.
I'm very glad about that. I've been watching his show, Lolcow Cafe. I wasn't able to catch any of it this week, but I'm gonna be binging through the VODs this weekend. It's great
Nice.
shit, good show. Tommy seems to be having a great time. I wish he was on live, but I'll take what I can get.
Mm. You know, it's kind of funny. It was a fun failure, but I guess like it would have been like shit can now because Mudahar shit the bed, so to speak. I liked the whole concept of the locale farmers
I
because I
never
was
understood
fine with
what their job was because they did an episode one time where it was just like, okay, now the show is hosted by them instead. I don't see why we're here. And then they just like never did anything again except like Mudahar called in a couple times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was more than just a few times actually.
No, it was like I guess there was initially some concept where they were going to be involved in the show, but they weren't getting paid, so they didn't care, and they like didn't show up for anything, and they just kind of like threw away the farmer concept. Like Mudahar stuck around and kind of helped out behind the scenes and called in a few times, but
Mhm.
Turkey Tom and Nick Diorio I think were pretty much fully out, and Mudahar was not as involved as he was initially planned to be.
No, that's too bad. I thought it was a little. I liked it. I loved how everyone else hated it, and that made me happy just because like
Because you're a contrarian.
I also kind of hate the fan base for the lolcow people. Like you people fucking suck so fucking much
They're really.
because they're fucking knobs, man.
I like some of the Lolcow fans. Like I've been hanging out in that chat. I've been chilling in the Discord and stuff. I like some of them, but a lot of them are just like way too moral grandstandy,
Oh yeah,
way
yeah, yeah.
too
They suck the
fucking
cocky
lame.
conformity big time.
And I also hate how they like worship Keemstar. Like
Mm.
I played it off in the VC because I didn't want to start an argument. But we were talking about like something Keem had done. I think it was because
Oh
he moved nerds to the shitty time slot as like a punishment. And maybe it wasn't that. I don't remember what it was, but I was like, I feel like Keem's being unreasonable. And like three people at the same time gave me different versions of the answer he's allowed to be though. And I was just like,
yeah.
okay,
Oh
whatever.
yeah, dude. There are a bunch of dude. This is why I hate the fan base because they're a bunch of parasocial Andes. They really think that by sucking the cock of Keemstar, maybe they'll recognize me and they'll get me on the big show, and then I'll be famous.
But the thing is, Mo, the thing
Ooh,
is,
like dude,
Mo,
you fucking
with
suck.
the way he's running the universe, that's not even unrealistic.
Yeah,
75% of the hosts are random Discord retards. I've been saying this on shows recently. I'm getting on in the Lolcow universe. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna manifest this. I'm gonna be hosting a Lolcow show. It's gonna happen.
hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. I mean, you're no shittier than anyone else that they have. So
Exactly.
I think
Exactly.
personally you're like on par with them. So
I
you know
think
you
I
got that going
I
for
have
you.
astronomically more broadcast experience than 90% of the LCU.
Oh God. Oh, I love laws. I love arresting people. Like suck the cock. Fuck you. Oh God, I hate the fucking community. I hate the right so much. I hate the Trump administration. Ugh. Just uh
Like the right used to be cool because they were like, "Yo, freedom of speech and shit, and be cool and have a good
a
time."
facade. All a
Yeah,
facade.
all the facade.
All of a sudden, let me tell you something. You burn my flag. You're gonna a year in jail.
because of
Oh,
the because of the Trump administration, we're literally going like way back in time. Like I'm not saying this entirely. I'm obviously exaggerating, but like it really feels like we're going back to fucking ancient times. Like people are saying things about like the white race out loud without being concerned.
I can't wait to see the courts overturn the no flag burning. That's not like freedom of speech. Well, if I can't burn the gay pride flag, then you can't burn the American flag. That doesn't work that
Yeah, that
way. It
American
doesn't
flag
work
shit
that
is
way.
a flagrant
Big
violation
time.
of the First Amendment.
There's so
Completely
much.
fucking
Oh,
bullshit. I want to burn a flag so bad.
I didn't want to
So
burn a flag
badly.
till now. I really,
Yes.
really didn't.
I didn't want to
Yeah,
either. There
and
was no point. But now that I've been told that I'm gonna spend a year in jail for exercising my right of freedom of expression, it kind of makes me want to do it just out of protest.
you cannot. All right, this is highly illegal what he did. You cannot overturn years of court precedent with this. This is certifiably freedom of speech to fucking do so. I mean, I like America, but I don't love America, and I'm not in love with America. So no, I don't think that you shouldn't be allowed to burn the fucking flag. If someone's burning the flag, that means something in the country is fucked up. That's why we burn the fucking flag. That's what the point of freedom of speech is. And I can't wait for this to get overturned in the courts so I can shove it in all their fucking faces. I really, really can't.
Apparently, there's already been an arrest, which is interesting.
Yeah, by a fucking veteran. by a fucking veteran who's like, "Fuck you, Trump." No,
Yeah, that's
I can't
crazy.
wait, and like I can't wait for him to. He's another political prisoner, and I can't wait till he gets his charges dropped because Trump is a fucking moron, and he's just been doing dumb shit for like the last like several fucking months, man. Like I'm so disappointed. I came. This administration came in with such fanfare, and I was super psyched to see how this is going to go. And I was trying to give. I was trying to give Trump the same thing that I gave Obama, because you're supposed to traditionally give the new president 90 days to see how he's going to do, to see how the administration is going to act, because the first 90 days is sort of an indicator of how the first, like, at least year is going to be. And Trump just fucked that all up. You know, like, all right, we're going to get rid of the illegals. All right, cool. All right, we got some criminals. We got some criminals, and now we're spawn camping them over at hardware stores, and like getting them at their jobs and shit. And you know what? I'll shut my fucking mouth if I see a bunch of fucking Americans show up at these fucking farms and construction sites ready to take the fucking jobs. Until then, fuck off.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fair
not okay.
enough.
I'm not okay with the spawn camping. That's not something I support, man. That fucking sucks, dude. Because I want to get rid of criminals and like people like single
Wait,
men
what do you mean
who
by
come up.
spawn camping? I'm sorry if I missed what you said
Oh,
before, but what do you mean?
sp- uh, spawn camping. You know the people who are outside the hardware store looking for work and shit, day laborers.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
like the Yeah, that's where they stereotypically, you know, like whenever someone like draws a bunch of Mexicans standing together, there'll be at like a hardware store or something. And I fully support that because I'm taxation is theft, and I'm all
Real,
for under the table work.
real and based.
hmm Anywho, I'm talking about politics. My bad.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the stream could be free form. I don't give a shit. But we'll get into Vito. So the question of the day. But first, I want to get your general answer to this, and then we'll go more in depth of what's been going on. The
Okay.
title of the stream is Vito Gesualdi a lolcow? What do you think?
Well, uh, he almost he's kind of a lolcow, yeah, but he's bordering on fucking rage piggy status along with fucking Ethan Ralph. Ethan Ralph used to be alone in the rage pig fucking tier.
Oh,
And
he's the next
Vito
rage pig, of which
Vito
there are
straight up
two.
fucking like he borders on he flirts with the rage piggy thingy because it just he flips out so fucking easy, and all the veto wars and all that stuff, the property, stuff with Riley and Krim and fucking what's his fucking nuts, Schizo Sean. It's just it gets kind of like, dude, you need to relax a little bit. Like, I don't mean to drag Ethan Ralph so fucking hard on it, because you know I think Ethan Ralph seems to be having a fucking huge freaking comeback, because I see a lot of his streams like on Twitter and shit. He's getting like thousands of people watching him again. Like we're not quite at kill stream numbers, but we're at kill stream on D Live again. So we might be seeing the resurgence. And I think that when Ralph gets the money back again, we're going to see him back in America. We're going to see his ass fucking out of fucking Mexico, because that dude's ducking some fucking charges.
Be
And I just
real.
don't think he has any fucking money for lawyers to fight it right now.
I'm gonna be real. I don't like Ralph as a person. I do like Ralph as a broadcaster. And for that reason, I kind of hope him and Dick make up someday, because that is like probably one of the most legendary duos in the sector, as it were, is Dick and Ralph.
They do work well together, yeah. It's just that Ethan just wants to. Oh God, he likes his pills and alcohol way too much, and he likes his controversy. I think he's more addicted to controversy than he is alcohol and drugs. I
Yeah,
mean, and I get it. I get it. I really, really do. And I hate to shit on him for that, but like, because I've been watching like Ethan Ralph for fucking years and years since like 2017 to like right around the time the baked Alaska stuff was happening because I got exposed to Ralph and Medicare and fucking Andy Worski right around that time, Tonka Saw and all that shit.
fucking
And
Tonka Saw.
oh god, man, that's a fucking blast from the past, man. Like, dude, that guy just did not care about any kind of career. Like, I wonder what kind of job he has now. Because I think he's fucked up, like physically disabled, right? Like, dude,
Wasn't he
maybe
gonna
you shouldn't
box
just
Andy
shit.
Worski? Why was he, if he's physically disabled, then why was he gonna do
Oh,
that?
I mean, I don't know, I don't know. It's all the sector is just so full of
Is
fucking
that, was
shit
that
all the
Tonka
fucking
Saw?
time.
Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. I could have sworn,
No,
yeah,
it
it
was
was
Tonka.
Tonka Saw. It was there was a whole boxing event with like a whole real ring and venue and everything, and Tonka Saw just didn't show and disappeared from the internet forever.
Oh yeah, yeah, because he fucking bitched out like a fucking pussy, and like he started all the shit. He started all the fights and all that stuff. It was all on him, and it's why I fucking like loved Rikita so much
To be
because I
fair,
think he
Andy
had.
Koksky is I feel like Tonka Saw wins in the long run because Andy Koksky is a fucking piece of shit.
No, I don't think Warski's a piece of shit.
I think Worski and PPP are both like some of the scummiest streamers on the platform right now. Like I think Keto Casino is constantly saying awful shit about people who don't deserve it, and they need to reevaluate their grip on reality.
I kind of okay. I see what you're saying, but honest to God, man, everyone does it. And like, if I'm gonna like give, say, like Dick Masterson a pass and Vito kind of a pass, you kind of have to give Ralph a pass, and you kind of have to give everyone else sort of a pass
But
on
the
that
people, the
regard.
difference is like the people who shit on Dick and Vito are bad and deserve to be criticized. Kino Casino, on the other hand, are shitting on Dick and Vito, who are good.
Yeah, well,
Or at
I
least
hate to
Dick
say
is
this,
good.
but Dick is chaotic neutral, really, because I'm not happy with his take on the fucking Epstein shit and how, but like he's totally for the flag ban.
Oh, that I
I'm
didn't
not
hear.
okay with that whatsoever. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He's when you can't burn the pride flag, so you don't get to burn my flag. And like I really fucking despise that shit because you should be fine with burning. Like, all right, I'm fine with whatever flag you want to burn because flags are flags. They're fucking nothing, And if you actually had some fucking balls, you'd have just burnt the fucking flag. You'd have burned any fucking flag you want instead of being such a pussy. This is why I hate the Law and Order fucking crowd, is because you want rights, but you're not willing to go to jail for them, and you're not willing to fight the power for them. You're immediately you suck the fucking cock, and you just go, okay, I don't want to get in trouble. I'll listen to you, precious authority. And that is just fucking. I hate the right so much because of that. There's like you talked about the right being cool, and like, dude, it's like ever since they got even a little bit of power, it's sort of like, hey, let's go back to the 80s and 90s when we really, really fucking sucked. Let's go back to the Bush years when we really, really sucked.
Yeah, let's go back to
Like,
like
no thanks.
ancient conservatism where it's like fucking nothing fun is allowed.
Everything's against the law.
So if the logic is if I can't burn a pride flag, you can't burn an American flag. What if I
Yeah.
burn both? Does like one outset the other? Could it cancel each other out?
Oh, you get conservatard fucking tears and liberal tears and all that, which is
I'd get
what you're
all the
supposed
tiers
to
at
be fucking going
once.
for. Yeah, you're supposed to be you should be actively trying to upset and offend all fucking sides. But conservatives just don't fucking get that because they think that they're better than you. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I disavowed my famous Trump tweet. I don't know if you remember that one. I
What?
tweeted in on inauguration day in January of 2021. I wrote this whole thread about how it was like I'm glad that we have a Democrat president now because I don't agree with Donald Trump's the politics, but I do respect him as a politician, and I believe that he thinks he's doing right by his country. I quote tweeted that and disavowed that yesterday.
Why?
Because Trump does not believe he's doing right by his country. He believes he's doing right by himself by not exposing that he's a pedophile and
Oh, okay, okay,
banning
okay,
burning
okay, okay.
flags
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, like you fucking run defense for fucking pedophiles. You fucking ban flag burning, which I can't wait for the courts to overturn that. So I'm going to shove it in their faces when they do. And yeah, just a piece of shit fucking administration. And America's not fucking first, man. There's nothing America first about this admin because they're like they want to hire fucking H1B fucking immigrants from India and other countries to just fill up the fucking job centers, all the jobs in America. They really want to do that, man. They Elon and all these fucking people, they're just such a Trojan horse. Like, no one's talking about this great replacement. Okay, and this one fucking really matters. The great replacement of the American workforce, man. Because there's not going to be any universal basic income. They will let us fucking die. They want to replace us to give these immigrants $2 a fucking hour, and so they don't have to give us regular fucking wages.
I think they'll give us
And
UBI, but it's just like
no, they won't. They won't.
it'll
They'll
only
let
be
us
enough
fucking
to like
die. They'll let us fucking die.
it'll be like breadline levels of UBI. Like they'll give us enough to get
No, they.
like one loaf of bread and a case of water per month.
Oh, I don't even think it's fucking that, man. I think they just want us to die. I think they want us dead.
Yeah, maybe. I could see
Like
that.
I hate to be pessimistic, but you know how the Australian and British government actively hates its population? I think we now have an American government that actively hates its population.
Yeah, it's a rough situation. But anyway, Vito.
Yeah, veto,
So,
veto, 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 veto.
so I'm trying to remember. I used to have this down. I've explained this lore before, but now I'm forgetting because two of them were so close to each other. I'm trying to remember what all three Vito Wars were about. The first
There's so many,
Vito
really,
War,
and so many skirmishes too.
there are plenty of Vito skirmishes, but there's been three main Vito Wars. The first Vito War I think was the Riley my property shit. And that ended with the trademark thing, the beautiful moment of friendship that would soon be proven to be short lived.
Ooh,
And I was genuinely touched by that bonus episode. I don't know if you ever heard it. I don't know if you even subbed to that Patreon.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
like that episode genuinely like I was like I commented on it. I made the classic Game Grumps reference. Dick and Vito win. They realize friendship's more important.
Next time on Game Grumps. Yeah, we're almost at that point too. I feel like I'm surprised we even got to episode 200. I really, really am.
I think at this point I've settled into the idea that I was correct about the PKAification of biggest problem theory, where it's just gonna be like a remote show where like nothing else happens around the show. Whereas previously, like they were together all the time. Sometimes they would do bits. Sometimes Vito would do bits on the Dick show. And now it's just like they have their one remote show a week and then they go their separate ways and they don't it's not that they straight up dislike each other, but they're not like best pals hanging out all the time. And they just do their little remote show and they leave. That's I think biggest problem is going to go on indefinitely. I think it's gonna go on forever, but it's gonna be like a shitty remote show where they don't really like each other that much.
I mean, quite possibly. Yeah, I can see that.
Because Dick's kind of trapped in a way. Because I've made this point before. A lot of this is gonna be rehashed. We've talked about Vito plenty, but um, Dick always like publicly was like Maddox is retarded. He should have just tolerated that I fucked his ex-girlfriend and continued to do the show with me. So if he quits the show because Vito like is a spurg, then he's gonna look like a hypocrite. Cause it's like Vito didn't fuck your girlfriend, Dick, and you're gonna quit the show? Wow. It's almost like you have thinner skin than you want Maddox to have.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, you really shouldn't be calling your fucking buddies fucking chick. I mean, maybe if you guys are like super close, I mean, maybe that's one thing. But like, calling up your fucking like, your buddy's fucking chick when you guys don't really have an established you know, real close like relationship, like going,
Well,
"Oh,
they
this feels like
did.
an orgasm in my
At
mouth."
some point
That's
they
so fucking
did.
gross, man. Yeah.
I guess not him and 80s girl. I thought you were talking about him and Dick. But
Oh yeah, yeah.
uh
Like Vito and 80s girl. Like, dude, I agree with Dick. That's not cool. You shouldn't be
I think
calling
it
your
was
buddies chick.
less like, yeah, they're not close. Like if they were like friendly and they were chatting friendlily, that would be different. But it's the fact that like he's harassing Dick and he can't get to Dick, so he then decides to harass his wife instead. That's where I'm like,
I can't get
okay,
Dick.
yeah, like bro, you can't be doing that. But
Yes,
yeah, so
emotionally and mentally, I am 12, ladies and gentlemen. This is where I am at. Dick.
but so yeah, that was the first Video Wars was the property shit. And then what was 2 and 3? Because like they were so close together because it was really funny because Dick declared Vito Wars 2 over, and then like a week later Vito Wars 3 started. I'm trying to remember
Honestly,
what the two events were.
honestly, the shit gets fucking super super hazy. I don't quite remember even how Vito Wars 2 exactly started. I mean,
Vito Wars
wasn't
2,
it
I believe,
another
was
Riley?
Hackmania. Yeah, it was Riley fucking with
Oh,
Hackmania, Vito threatening to
yeah.
quit Hackmania. That was Vito Wars 2. And
That was
then
bitch shit. That
and
was bitch
then
shit.
they had a conversation on Biggest Problem where Vito was like got real, admitted to his faults and his anger issues. And then Dick went on the Dick Show and was like, okay, yeah, he admitted to having anger issues. We talked about it. Vito Wars 2 is over. We're settling down. No more Vito Wars. And then something else happened like days later and resulted in Vito Wars 3. And I'm trying to remember what that was.
I think like Schizo Sean decided I'm gonna fuck with Vito, and Vito acted like Vito,
Yeah.
and it
And it
decided
wasn't
that he
even
was gonna fuck with him.
it was before he even like went to his house or threatened any of that. He was just like
Yeah,
talking shit, and Vito
yeah.
got all fucking crazy about it.
Well, he just he would be the Vito would be the absolutely most perfect fucking lolcow, right? If he would just fucking like go along with the fucking trolling, he can he could just roll in like thousands of dollars, I think, a month, right? Because he is that level of easily trolled and is very trollable, right? But he would be like really, really well off right now if he would just lean into the trolling and just fucking go with it. Like most of these people, like that guy King Cobra that just died recently,
Yeah, we did a
fucking a
tribute to
bunch of
that on
other.
this show. It's tragic.
I mean, fuck, man. Even if he did a fucking a Jordy fucking Wings of Redemption, he could be probably at Wings of Redemption level at the very least if he would just fucking like lean into it. But everyone's fucking pride
He should have gotten
is
Wings of
like,
Redemption's chair on Lolcow Live, by the way.
oh man, yeah. He just his fucking little pride, his little California pride it's just on the line, and he just cannot fucking handle that because, like, okay, look, if you're gonna like say I'm going to be a man about it, first off, be a fucking man in the beginning, and that way you can be a fucking man. And secondly, if you're not even willing to lean into it, it's just going to be a fucking disaster. And that's how you get Schizo, Sean, and fucking Crimcell fucking trolling your fucking ass, forever and ever and ever. And the Schizo Sean fucking Crimcell show is so much fun to watch, man. I absolutely enjoy that. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it's just like maybe Vito really does need Keemstar. Like maybe he's the only one who can save him, but unfortunately Keemstar thinks he's seriously a pedophile. Which, by the way, I would like to take this time. So this is a video about Vito Gesualdi being a lolcow. I would like to take this time to speak to any Kiwi farmers who have happened upon this video. Vito may be a lolcow because of his recent behavior, but he's not a lolcow because he's a pedophile. And if you think he's a pedophile, you are a retard and should delete your internet account and unplug your internet router and go outside and touch grass.
Not a pedophile, but he sure does fucking run defense for a lot of them and the whole concept of pedophilia.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, his history, like the cuties thing and all that
Dick did
stuff,
that
and
too.
yeah, well, like Dick's fucking joking and being stupid. I think Vito
So
is
is
actually being
Vito!
genuine. No, I don't think Vito was really
They were
joking
in on
about
the
that at
joke
all.
together. They were
I
working
think Dick
together at
was
that
more.
time.
I think Vito. I think Dick was more into that joke than Vito was, because Vito was willing to go places with that joke, and I just, I don't know, the sympathy
He also
for
wasn't saying
them is
Tooties was
just too
like hot and
much.
sexy and he wants to jerk off to it. He was saying what I also said at the time, which is this was an artsy film written by a French woman who then I guess the film staff she hired were fucking creeps and taking creep shots. But like it's so obvious why this movie exists, it was just executed extremely poorly. Like Cuties should have been a book. The lesson that Cuties was trying to teach is a valid one, but it should have been a book because you can't actually show little girls doing that.
Well, yeah, but then if it's a fucking book, then you get fucking Stephen King, which I think we should check his fucking hard drive,
Okay, there's a
because
difference
that dude.
between little girls doing because little girls really did used to do sexy dances back in like the 2000s. That was like a thing we were cool with, and it was weird. That's the message of the film. Is like there does exist sexual exploitation of minor girls, and I believe the original writer of the film believed that was bad, and that was the point of the film. But then the production staff got a little too
Well,
involved in the audition process and took a little took a little too many weird
I mean, like,
shots.
you could have just blogged about it or something, man. Maybe you should have just wrote columns for, like, a bunch of like websites or some shit. Maybe a movie or a book is not the correct way to
A
go
book
with
is fun. There's a
cuties in order to.
difference. Can you acknowledge that there's a large gap of difference between writing a book about little girls in a dance troupe who happen to be doing inappropriate dances and writing a book about 12-year-olds having an orgy in a sewer? I feel like there's a world of difference between those two things.
All right. I'll say this: there's a world of difference, but man, they live next door to each other.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, I have to say that, like, it's so hard to find like any kind of like common ground with those two examples, because they're like right there, man. If they're not next door, they're definitely down the road from each other.
This thing, my thing is like I feel like Cuties was written to send a certain message that is a positive one, but they chose the wrong medium to depict it.
Yeah. Like, hey, what if we talk about child exploitation, but like, do a
We
bunch of
exploit
kids
some
doing sexy
children
dances?
while we do it.
Mm, this was a bad idea. Like, maybe your concept was good. I mean, maybe it's because also she's French, and the French are you know being replaced by a bunch of but right, like maybe that wasn't such a great idea, like, because the American mind cannot comprehend the European mind, and the American mind cannot comprehend any form of sexuality whatsoever. Like, we're such a historically anti-sex fucking country that something like if we were more educated or more like understanding of just people wanting to fuck, maybe we wouldn't have to have so many movies like cuties or shit that push the envelope. But unfortunately, until like we get out of our ass, there's going to be fucking people that want to push this envelope, and we're going to get more cuties movies. Eventually, pardon me. I'm going to get me something to drink in a second here. Um, unfortunately, it seems like people are. The downside of this is there's going to be people who are going to push the envelope so far that we're probably going to have underage fucking nudity scenes in movies.
I
And when
don't
it
know
does come
about
out,
that one,
nah,
Chief.
I think our country is so fucking corrupt. I think Hollywood's so full of fucking pedophiles that they'll find a way to do this. And when they do it, all the fucking media outlets will be very, very well paid for. They'll push their pre-written articles where they'll call it powerful. They'll call it, groundbreaking. And people who say, "Hey, so there was an underage fucking kid on there. They were naked." They're like, "Oh, you're intolerant. Why don't you be progressive?" Yada 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 blah blah. And then then the calls for violence will come toward those people. Calls of jailing people for wrongthink will come again. And because Trump is such a fucking fascist, of course he'll fucking probably go, I run defense for pedophiles and I'm on the Epstein list, so yeah, why not? And then we'll have a real nightmare scenario. Like, I do envision the big nightmare scenario. If you're against kids being fucked by older men or older adults, you go to jail because you're not progressive. That's what I think is going to
This
happen.
cannot happen. What you're
I think it totally
describing.
will. I think people are so broken morally that they'll allow this to happen because there's not a whole lot of resistance to power anymore. There's not a whole lot of resistance to the fucking machine. I mean, like COVID didn't break anyone. I really do think that people were just looking for an excuse to publicly en masse suck the cock of authority. And they finally got their chance. And America fucking deep throated that fucking dick to the fucking balls. I'm sorry, I'm
Yeah,
being black. I'm being like very, very
this
pessimistic
is
and
the
black
black.
pilled. My
This is
bad.
this is fucking absence of color pilled. It's not even black.
Oh yeah.
This is fucking death pilled. Can
Yeah, like, and I'm sorry for the conspiracy theory about like the whole like it was they powerful. Oh, we should have more. There'll be more calls for more of that, so we can break down the barriers, and then all the Epstein's, all the fucking Weinstein's, all those people will finally come out of the closet. They'll be hailed as fucking heroes and
was Weinstein a
political
pedophile? I
prisoners.
thought he was just a rapist. I thought he was just raping of age women.
I mean, if you're willing to rape, adult women, you probably have zero fucking qualms about your friends' fucking kids.
Yeah, he'd probably be chill with a pedophile. I'm just saying he's not a
I,
pedophile.
I mean, oh well, okay. I mean, he's probably on. I mean, he's probably deep on that list. If the list ever becomes public, I do fully expect to see his name on there.
Yeah, Harvey was just hanging out.
Yeah.
He was
Oh, he's
just
just
chilling.
hiring. Yeah, he was just getting foot massages with Matt Groening from The Simpsons,
Exactly.
which is why I fucking will not watch the Simpsons on TV ever
Yeah,
again.
that's why you won't watch The Simpsons, not because it's been garbage for 15 years.
Well, like it's my one of my favorite shows of all time, and you always gotta give like the new shit a little bit of a chance to see if it really is bad as people say. But
So do
the
we
damage
do
has
we
been
know
done
that
on
for
that.
sure? Where do we get that information?
Oh no, like back in the day when Epstein got busted, they had like a lot of the black book that had the names of people who were on his planes and like some on the Lolita Express. And Groening was on one of the planes that had fucking minors on it, but he said he was just getting a foot massage. Like, dude, you shouldn't be getting fucking foot massages from fucking kids, bro.
Okay, yeah, no.
And
Matt
that's so
Groening said
weird.
that himself?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It
Publicly?
was like 2016, 17, something like that.
What the fuck?
And you know what's so fucking weird
How does he
is,
still work? How is The Simpsons still a
oh,
thing?
well,
Okay,
because The Simpsons is
The
still a
Simpsons would
huge, huge show,
The Simpsons would still be a
and so
thing
is
either way, but
Futurama.
how is Matt Groening still involved?
Well, also
Just
because
like Justin
you know,
Roiland got fired from his own show, Matt Groening should have gotten fired from his own show.
well, also because like he's been in Fox for like, you know, decades now. So he has like probably like a few $1 billion, and he could just buy his justice like all the other ones. Like Weinstein was just a sacrifice to the corn. But someone like Groening, like what blows my mind is I don't even know why he would even be like associating with the. Well, I guess like I answer my own question. He's probably a pedophile. You
Well,
know, he's
even
probably like going over there.
first of all, he probably is a pedophile. I'm just gonna say that, but just to give the other side, the charitable side, I mean, like the rich society is kind of like a club that like you gotta be in if you're like that rich. It can be hard to avoid. It seems like just because like there's all of billionaires are a cabal of pedophiles.
Oh,
Um,
evil
and
fucking scum!
and
Evil fucking
once you
scum!
become a billionaire, I feel like they show up at your house and they're like, "Well, you're part of the club now. We're all pedophiles, and you're not allowed to tell anybody, and you have to hang out with us, or everyone's gonna think you're weird."
Yeah, it's sort of like, you know, you're making a fucking deal with a drug dealer for the first time. They want to see
Yeah,
you do something. They're like, hey, you know, why don't we see you get on Lolita Express over there? Like, he'll get a fucking foot rub from a kid. I'm like, I don't want to, you know, like I've got like tons of money. I'm highly successful. Oh, well, maybe we find you, or they like put a kid right next to you, quickly take a picture. It's like, well, you look like you were trying to fuck that kid to
he's just
me.
about to say either
Like,
you fuck a kid, or we're gonna fake that you fucked a kid and get you in trouble for it.
yeah. Oh, yeah, because the whole fucking system is nothing but blackmail, pedophilia, and just fucking evil. It really, really is like
It's
that.
yeah, it's truly fucking disgusting.
Weren't we
This
talking about Vito at
yeah,
some
I was
point in
about to
time, and I
say
kind of got fucked up?
not to bring up Voldemort, but to be fair, this is not the Mocast. This is my show. Redox is gonna be pissed. he, he always gets mad when you turn shit into politics, and now like
Oh,
80% of
fuck
this stream
Redux,
has been
man.
politics.
Redux just like he's just no fun and all that. He just like constantly just shows up immediately with his weird negativity. Ugh. Very
He's
off-putting.
the reason I can do a show half the time. It's a toxic relationship, but half the time Lolcow Nobodies is just me responding to Redox and Chad. So I need him.
Yeah. No, we're fine.
Um, he's not been in chat today because I think he's avoiding you. You
Good.
destroyed him so thoroughly last time that he's scared.
Oh, well, because like it wouldn't be a big deal if he was just joking like some of the time, but he like tries to go for like maximum fucking insult. Like right off the fucking bat. Like no one builds up to anything anymore, you know?
Yeah.
Anywho, that's just what I think. It's not a big deal. I don't even give a shit. I'm just
So
here.
just to say something about Vito to be on topic, I will say one of the earliest sins that Keemstar committed in the beginning of Volkow Live had to do with Vito, and I will never not be mad about this. This will live rent free in my head forever. Okay, so I had been waiting this whole the entirety of Volkow Live. Dick and Vito were like adjacent to it. And I'm like, come on, give me one of them. I want my two favorite podcasts to cross over. Give me Vito, give me Dick. I don't care which one. And they booked Vito, and they did an episode with Vito. And then there was this whole situation where they had just hired a new editor, and the new editor was behind because he had to fucking take care of his children. And he had posted a like fucked up version that wasn't finished, that was like all kinds of fucked up. And he only did it to see if the episode would get demonetized, so he knew what he had to censor. And then Keem just flipped it to public and said he edited it wrong. It's like that was not the finished product, Keemstar. And then instead of doing what he could have done, here's what you do. Okay, if you're Keemstar and you don't have a vendetta against Vito, You take the episode down, you get a new editor, you have a new editor re-edit the episode and put it back up. Or just let the same editor do it because it's bullshit that you fired him because he had to take care of his kids. But even if you do that, that's fine. Get a new editor, fix the episode, put it back up. But Keemstar hates Vito and thinks Vito is a pedophile. So what he does instead is runs a poll on the Lolcow Live Twitter asking if people want to see the episode deleted. And when the poll didn't go his way and everybody said keep it up, he just kept it up shitty and never fixed it.
Waka waka. Like,
It's
never work for
fucked.
Keemstar. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, man. I would never, ever, ever work for Keemstar. Like, it would have to be like a
I'll work
type
for
of
Keemstar.
I mean,
I'm going to work for Keemstar. I'm
I mean,
manifesting it.
I would need to work for Keem in such a way where I'd never interact with him, and I would think I would be happy. I would be fine.
You wouldn't
I
work for
work for
Keemstar with
Keemstar
me?
Productions.
If I get my choice in co-host for Lolcow Blank, I feel like it'd be you. You wouldn't work for Keemstar with me? You
In
wouldn't get
that
that
case,
Keemstar money?
in that in that case, I'll flip the fucking script on
There you
everything I
go.
say. I was like, okay, yeah, I would.
I was joking the whole time.
No, I don't care. Like, no, this is the Mo gets paid fucking arc. All of this has got to lead up to something real.
Yeah, that's again, like I do desperate. I'm getting desperate to somehow be paid for my internet life at this point, and I'm like, and that puts me in the same position as all of these various retards on the Lolcow network. So someday somebody's gonna get fired, and they're gonna do fucking auditions again, and I'm gonna kill it because I'm awesome, and I'm gonna have a Lolcow show. I assume I
Fuck
won't
yeah.
get my choice in co-host. It'll be like some retard with a speech impediment, but I'll make it work.
My whole thing is like, I'll talk about, drama and shit, online. But really, I don't want to be all like, whoa, what's the T? What's the 411? All this drama. With blank and blank. I can't believe that happened. And I don't want to have to feign enjoyment. Like, I really don't care. Like, say Xylee gets in an argument with somebody. I don't want to dedicate half the show talking about, whoa, Xylee said something like this. Cowabunga. Like, okay, I like Xylee. I'm not shitting on her or anything. I'm just that's the first name that popped in my head. Um, I don't want to be like a daytime schlock show without the feel of Jerry Springer, because then you get fucking Sally Jesse Raphael and Oprah and stuff like that, and I don't want to be that.
It's on me. I'm sorry to say, like, not always. Like, half the drama they try to push is like stupid, but then the other half, I'm like, I'm invested in this. Did CD-ROM defend a pedophile? I want to know.
Well, all right. So some stuff's worth doing, but I don't want to, like, what's the tea? Oh, do you have some drama? Oh my god, like, I don't like her. Oh my god, I don't like her. I'm like, oh god, kill me now.
Did you haven't seen so Keemstar's most recent bit? This is funny. He decided he had to fire somebody, and on a particular night because he's Donald Trump. He just wants to be Donald Trump, the apprentice. He wants to fire somebody. I said this before, but now there's somebody here to hear this pitch. Why don't they literally just straight up turn it into like a podcast game show that is actually The Apprentice, where like everybody goes in with the idea that they might get fired, and that's the point. Like that should be the bit. It literally should be The Apprentice, the podcast network.
Actually, don't think that would be a terrible idea. I think that would be a lot of fun. Yeah.
But instead he makes people think they're gonna have long-term jobs and careers in the Lolcow universe, and then turns around and fires them for little to no reason. And he had this whole big show where he was like, "So many people have been fucking up. Who's gonna get fired?" And then he like pulled people in one by one, and he was like, "You did a bad thing, and I hate you, and I really want to fire you. and I can't wait for the day I get to fire you. But today's not that day. Get out of here. And he like goes down the line until he gets to like the final group. And it's Lisi, this hot chick who I guess is like not good at doing a show, and that's her crime. And then Gidgy, who is the new co-host on Lolcow Queens after Becky Boop resigned from the Lolcow universe. And she is racist, I guess. She said the N word on a panel stream one time, and they found it. And she started playing into it and doing like racist bits, which was great, which was hilarious the whole time. She literally she put on the Burger King crown, like the viral meme, and she got her son grape soda and KFC. Come on, I got you chicken and grape soda. And it's her son's like, "What is wrong with you?" And she's like, "What? I thought you liked chicken and grape soda."
Like, you do that shit off stream. You don't like tell everyone that you did that.
No, it was really funny.
Mhm.
But so Lisi gets pulled, Gidgy gets pulled, and then he asks for two people named Scooter and Albert, who I had never heard of before, completely new names to me. I guess they're Gidgy and Tina's sons. Tina has a black son named Albert, and Gidgy has a just regular white son named Scooter. And so Keem pulls in these four people, and he's like, "All right, one of you's getting fired. Lisi, you don't know how to run a show, but actually, I want to talk to Gidgy. Gidgy, you're being racist, and that's bad. But you don't care, and you won't care if I fire you. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire your white son, who I literally hired yesterday, and replace him with Tina's black son to punish you for being racist." And then Lisi like jumped up and down and celebrated. And then when Lisi puts her headset back on, Keem's like, "Lisi, you've been speaking out against racism on your show, but you just celebrated because somebody got fired because of the color of their skin. So you're racist too. You're fired."
Sick, sick, sick. Fuck yes, fuck yes. That's how you should fucking do it. Totally.
So so
That's
so the
fucking
the only one who
awesome.
got
Most
fired at the end of
definitely.
the day was Lisi. Scooter and Albert got their new show together, and everybody lived happily ever after. Except for Dad,
Mm.
who lost his time slot because of Scooter and Albert. But that's resolved now. Dad has a new show. The YouTuber Dad. Have you heard of that guy?
I think isn't that one of the dudes from one of the creator clashes?
Yeah, he was in the first Creator Clash, the one that wasn't a disaster.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm so glad that shit's fucking dead, man. Influencer boxing was fucking stupid.
No, I kind of like it. For an example, I really liked watching Dad brutalize Matt Watson from Super Mega. It was pretty funny.
Eh.
But
I could have done
I
without
also
it. I
like
always
seeing Harley brutalize Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps.
damn.
Did
I
you
mean,
not
I
know that
like
that
Game
was a
Grumps.
match?
Well, I think so, but like
Harley
I
Harley
also
from
try.
Epic Mealtime fought Aaron Hansen and fucking kicked his ass.
I mean, I try to pretend that I try not to waste valuable fucking brain cells on trying to remember uh all the fucking creator clash, fucking internet celebrity boxing shit. So I think I'm okay with not remembering that. But that's good. I remember that the dude from Epic Mealtime was on there and I really like that.
Yeah, I love Harley, but the thing with Dad is this big YouTuber who's in Creative Clash. I think he has like a couple 100,000 subscribers. And they booked him for a Lolcow show. He came on. Him and Xylee had a show from 9 to 11 a.m. called Lolcow Reapers. And it was okay. Great contribution, Kang. Thanks. I don't even remember what I was talking about now because Kang just had to slip in like, "Oh, I don't like Joe Biden. Isn't that funny, guys?"
No,
Uh,
actually, no. I was chanting "Let's go, Brandon" for Brandon Herrera, actually,
okay, based then,
because
actually.
he did make an appearance at Creator Clash, which I was like so fucking like happy to see, man.
Yeah, that is kind of cool. But regardless, so they have the show for about 2 weeks, and then Keemstar decides that he thinks the next big thing is gonna be these two random nobody sons of his existing co-hosts named Scooter and Albert. So he gives Scooter and Albert a show, and he gives them the 9 to 11 time slot, and tries to move Dad to 4 to 6 a.m.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah, and so Dad quit. Now they found him a decent time slot with somebody else. Which, sorry, Xylee, I feel real fucking bad for Xylee. She got fucked because she had a nice show with a big YouTuber, and they were having a good time with it. And now suddenly Dad's on a new show with a new co-host, and Xylee's just get fucked. Go back to Rewind, bitch. Like,
I mean, honestly, I'm totally. I really enjoy the whole like Billy the Fridge and Xylee show. I
oh, I
think it's
do.
really, really good.
I think
I
it's
really
great.
like it a lot. Yeah, definitely get
Uh,
high praise for that.
but yeah, man, it's crazy over there. I mused yesterday on my live stream. I was like, maybe if biggest problem in the universe blows up because of Vito, Dick will be looking for that Keemstar money, and we'll get Dick on a walkout show.
You know what drives me nuts is that show.
Fire the
Like,
girl who co-host Tommy C's show and replace her with Dick Masterson. That would go. That would be the best show in the LCU by leaps and bounds if you got Tommy C and Dick Masterson.
honest to God, man, it really pisses me off that the biggest problem doesn't like get fucking like 6 7 fucking thousand people watching it concurrently every fucking week. It does feel like the show has succeeded against all odds stacked against it. All the fucking deck is the YouTube deck algorithm deck is so stacked against them, and it really pisses me off. Like that show should be so much bigger than it is. Like it should be Lolcow Live fucking big, you know?
Yeah,
And
the
it
biggest
fucking
problem
makes
definitely
me
should
crazy.
be bigger than Lolcow Live. And for a time it was. For a time it was making more money than Lolcow Live. But then somehow Lolcow Live became like this machine of infinite profit. Somehow.
Well, I am glad that at least someone has succeeded in like making a podcaster fucking TV network. I mean, if anyone
I
was
do
going to
like the
succeed at that, would
24-hour
be them.
cycle.
Okay.
I think most of the shows suck and most of the hosts are retarded, but it is an interesting idea.
Hmm.
But what was I about to say? Something about Vito. Something about the actual topic of the live stream.
Yeah.
So Vito's problem, I think, one of my main problems with Vito is one of those guys who like he gets it in his mind that something is a certain way. And once it's there is no getting rid of it. Regardless to regard but he also has the self-awareness when people tell him something, he understands that it's correct deep in his mind, but he has to justify it because he can't be wrong in the wrong. And sometimes he won't even try to justify it because there's literally no justifying it. He'll just be like, I know. And then he'll move on and continue to do the same thing. Like he cannot take advice from anyone
Not
on
at all.
anything.
Not at fucking all, man. It's like he's the anti-advice guy. Like, hey Vito, don't step on train tracks. Okay. And then he'll step on the train tracks because he can't be wrong. The train's not going to hit me, guys. It's going to stop before it hits me. Watch.
Don't come
Like
on my
this
train
dude fucking
tracks.
thinks,
Don't come on my train tracks. These are my train tracks. You can't come on my train
yeah,
tracks. Nobody on the show
like
is allowed to come on my train tracks.
it's so fucking nuts when someone decides that they're correct, no matter what you show them. Like 2 + 2 = 4. No, it equals 5. It equals 5. You're not really uh You can only do so much, and then you're just fucking done with it. Because like some people, you just gotta let them fail. And the problem with Vito is like he just does not learn from his failures and learn from his mistakes at all. Like we barely got Super Killer last week.
Yeah, Super Killer was 2 years late. That was a big source of Vito's lolcowdom, is just being unable to justify and correctly cope with criticism of the great delay that Super Killer faced.
Mm. I
Uh,
still I've been working like all fucking week, and I have not had a chance to read Super Killer at all.
I haven't
And
gotten
it
around to
fucking
reading it
sucks.
either, but EVS seems to think it's stellar, so that gives me
Yeah,
confidence.
yeah, and Ethan is getting a lot of shit for not just immediately jumping on the fuck Super Killer bandwagon that was already pre-built and preloaded and ready to go, and like Vito's fucked up on Super Killer so many times that I can't even tell him to stop doing, like, don't do the already preemptive hate train, but like Vito really did help build that fucking train himself. So I guess unfortunately you get what you fucking deserve
For sure.
in this
But
case.
I feel like in that circle, like friends and collaborators of Vito at that point, if the comic is genuinely good, do have kind of like a, not an obligation, I guess, but like a friendly semi obligation, not a required I'm trying to think of like
Professional courtesy.
professional courtesy to like try to defeat that if it's an actually good comic. And I'm glad that EVS stepped in and tried his hand at doing that. Has
Well,
Dick
yeah,
spoken on the quality of Super Killer yet? How does Dick feel about
uh
it?
he put out notes for the thing, but I haven't read those notes yet because I don't want the comic spoiled for me just yet.
Yeah, fair.
And I've even skipped like I managed to watch a lot of Frog Tony's the night the next day the next night of the Super Killer release, because like when Super Killer fucking dropped, like I was saying earlier in the program, biggest problems Discord was blowing the fuck up. Just like I saw Crimcell and Vito like in the pop-up bubbles for the replies, like Crimcell Vito, Crimcell Vito, Crimcell Vito, just going back and forth. And it was fucking excellent. It was some good. I love good internet drama, and I hate to say that, but as much as Keemstar thinks that he's the king of all drama, I gotta give that fucking crown to Ethan Ralph, because he did, like, I think a much better job of actually like bringing in real internet drama, especially back in the heyday of the kill stream. Because Ralph, despite Ralph being Ralph, Ralph has a fuckload more of that southern charm and charisma than Keemstar does, right? Keemstar, I'm sort of convinced that at least 90% of the people, say for like, say like Billy the Fridge and Xylee and Tommy C, I think everyone else is just trying to glob on to Keemstar, and because he's a successful
100%.
businessman.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Keemstar, I mean, he's like kind of a charisma vacuum, you know? It's like, I mean, I think he's got like a fucking shtick, and I think he's like a good watch. But like, you contrast compare Ethan and Ralph when he's not like fucking, fucked up, or even Keemstar when he's not fucked up. And if you put peak Ethan against peak fucking Keem, I think fucking Ethan Ralph wins at least like 9 out of 10 times.
Peak Ethan versus Peak Keem. I feel like Ethan. Well, I don't know if Peak Keem is Keem now. I think Peak Keem might be like baited Keem. And I don't know if I'm willing to say Ralph is better than baited Keem.
I don't know anything about Baited really, but like I would definitely.
Baited was the biggest drama podcast in the world. Like it beat it like it would chart over Joe Rogan sometimes. That's how big of a drama podcast Baited was.
Hmm. I've heard about Baited like the last like 10, 15 years.
Baited is
I
great.
guess I should.
I love Baited.
Oh, it really is that good?
Yes.
God, I've never seen like a single episode.
It's Keemstar, Tommy C, and Colossal is Crazy, who's like like one of the best people in the commentary community and one of the best people at pushing Keemstar's buttons, and it's great.
Yeah. I mean, I think that fucking Tommy C is like the. I mean, out of the three, like out of like 004, team Keem, Tommy, Billy, and Xylee. I think Tommy C is like the best out of the four, definitely.
Are you saying
And
those are the only like good broadcasters in the
well,
LCU, or I feel
I'm
like you
sure
gotta
there's a
give
couple more.
Boogie and Wings flowers. Like, come on.
Mm, I don't know, man. Like at this point, like, is anyone even talking about the fucking main show anymore? Because it
Yes, it
seems
still
like
gets the
everyone's
most
talking about
views.
all. Well, I mean, it's sort of like the Captain Crunch in the cereal aisle. Like, everyone like has it, but it doesn't seem like anyone likes it, and it seems like everyone else loves the other shit, the other options a lot more.
I think Live is it was the best show in the network until they gave Tommy C his own morning show, and it is now the second best show in the network. Like, I still think it's the pretty much the best content the universe has to offer. But then they happen to fire a good guy, and they happen to hire a good guy and let him do his own thing, and that's a little better. But I still think Lolcow Live is entertaining. I think Wings, like from fucking TKA to today, is one of the best like snipers in podcast comedy history.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by
Like,
snipe?
so yeah, there's different roles in like a comedy podcast. There's the guy who drives the conversation, there's the guy that guy bounces off of, and then usually when there's a third guy, I used to do this on the mocast, and then I kind of me and Violet kind of switched. But the sniper is the guy who like he's not the one who talks like Keem and Boogie talk a lot more, but Wings will like slip in with a joke at the perfect moment. That's always been his talent, is like he's a sniper.
Okay, okay, okay. I see what you're talking about.
And Boogie is fine as a bouncing pad for Keemstar, but I'm sure there could be somebody better. I would say
Uh,
Blade would be better if he didn't like rape somebody and cause somebody's death.
oh well, yeah, yeah, and he's a fucking pedo too. He's fuck kids, he's fuck teens,
Only
underage
use me
teens.
Blade? Fucked only underage people? Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A couple of years ago, there was a whole fucking ordeal about it. I think even Medicare fucking said something about it.
Was
He
that
did it
girl
when.
underage? I know there was a controversy where
Mhm.
he like groped a girl on stream, but like she was underage too.
Isn't he the one that also? Yeah, he's the one that like fucked a passed out chick, right?
Yes, that's the thing I know about, but if she was also
Drunk passed
underage,
out
that's
chick.
another strike.
No, 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 no. That was a separate fucking
Okay, okay,
case.
okay.
Yeah.
What's the story about him fucking a kid?
Oh god, that was some years ago. He was on a stream with a buddy of his, and he just fucking, I guess he got drunk and decided this was okay to say. It was like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. When I was like 25, 26, like I fucked it like a 16, 17-year-old. And his
Yeah.
fucking buddy, he looked at him fucking wide eyed, like, why the fuck would you say that? And he like, dude, bro, and he just
Like
fucking got
Chagget.
up and fucking left.
Remember Chagget?
Oh god. That kind of thing. Ugh. Like them Ice Poseidon, like the whole fucking area. I was like, dude, you guys are fucking shit.
Funny how like Mundane Matt had like a redemption arc. Like people like Mundane Matt now.
I kind of wish that Mundane Matt was a little bit bigger just to shove it in everyone's faces. Like, I wish you were making like hundreds of thousands of dollars from YouTube a year and he never had to fucking DoorDash ever again. Because I would be heavily invested, even though I hate his politics and I don't agree with him half the time. And a lot of times, if you get him talking about like movies and media, he's like totally like great to listen to.
I think he should have done the new kill stream with Jesse PS. I think he fucked up not
Mm.
doing that.
No, thank you.
No, that was a bit. They did like one episode. It was a one off. It was like I think it was maybe Ethan Ralph was in rehab or like he was somehow out of commission. So Jesse PS goes to Mundane Matt and he's like, "We're gonna do the new kill stream," and they did do it once and it was funny, but then Matt obviously found out about all the drama and chaos Jesse PS brings and decided he wanted nothing to do with it. But it was pretty funny while it lasted.
Ugh.
I think Jesse could be saved. I think he barks up the wrong tree in a lot of places, but I think that
No,
guy is fucking funny as hell.
I I I think there was a potential, but he got up his own ass, and he's kind of one of these moral grandstanders that carries the fucking cross of morality on his back too.
No, he
Because
isn't. He's the least
yeah,
moral person on the fucking planet. What do you mean?
yeah, but that's the thing, man. That's what pisses me off. He's like he does all these terrible things, and then from all the streams I've seen of him, he I want to, he has a family, he wants a job. He's like the anti YouTuber who bags on people wanting to do YouTube while doing YouTube.
To be clear,
Uh,
this is not Jesse. I think you've misinterpreted Jesse's complaints. I
mm,
have sympathy for Jesse for this because it's not that he wasn't successful. He was. Then his
but he's just too cool for you.
no
You're
no
not
no no no
cool
no no
enough
no
to get him.
no 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 no.
I
What
think
happened?
so.
What? To be fair to Jesse PS, the reason why he was talking like that recently is because
Or
he's
forever, really.
and forever. Well, yeah, because he keeps getting fucking deplatformed off of funding platforms. He got
And
to
that's his own fucking
he
fault,
got
man.
deleted off of he got deleted off of Patreon, which was I guess his own fault because he was being bad. But then he invented his own Patreon where he was making enough money to live, and that got like attacked and like destroyed somehow, and that's fucked.
Mm. Yeah.
If you have your own like fundraising platform and you're subject to your own TOS and somebody somehow like gets it deplatformed or destroyed like from the inside, that's fucked. That
I
you that's fucked up.
I mean all these fucking all these corporations just don't have a fucking spine anymore. Riley, I think that if me, you, and like 13 other people just start emailing fucking threatening letters and stuff to corporations that
I
we
don't know
don't
about
like,
that. I don't know
well
if I
we
want to be a
probably
part of that.
no, no, not threatening, like I'm gonna go over there and fucking kill you. Nothing like that. Like, I'm gonna do a boycott with you and just lie. Just say I got collective shout, Anita Sarkeesian, fucking Charlie Kirk, all on this fucking thing. You like it's totally gonna happen. We're gonna boycott you, and you're gonna be in trouble unless you bring back the double decker taco and you make it the right fucking way that it showed on the picture. We need to fucking like strong arm fucking uh Taco Bell into bringing back its original fucking menu from like 20 from like 2008 to 2016, I'll say. That was
Real
peak
quick,
fucking Taco Bell.
real quick. Not that I'm not interested in Taco Bell, but
Sorry.
my
Sorry.
bladder is about to explode itself. So please tell the viewers about Taco Bell while I take a piss.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, everyone. Who wants to hear a little Mo story? Okay. So, one night I was getting up. I had a few hours before I had to go to work, right? And I decided, oh, wow, I'm hungry. I didn't want to cook anything or eat from a microwave because I fucking try not to do that, but I do. Um, hey, why don't I fucking go to Taco Bell since it's like literally right there? And my buddy said he was going to give me a ride because my car was fucked up at that time. So I went over there. I decided I was going to get, my usual two cheesy bean and rice burritos and a double decker taco. Now, a double decker taco, for those who are not initiated, who aren't in the know, like I am, and the powerful elite pedophile cabal that runs this fucking country. Uh, I decided so what a double decker taco is. It's a flour tortilla that you fucking put on there. You put the beans on there, maybe a little bit of fucking Taco Bell sauce, like the Chipotle sauce or something, if you want to zazz it up. And then you put the hard fucking corn shell, fucking taco shell right in the middle of there. And you fucking fold it up and you put taco fixins in there. Boom. That's a fucking double decker taco. That's, you would think by looking at the picture, oh yeah, I'm not fucking retarded. I'll fucking get that. I mean, who can possibly fuck up a flour tortilla, beans, hard taco shell, taco stuff? Boom. You're fucking done. Well, I was in the fucking drive through. We were getting the stuff. I decided that I was going to get a little high, and I had a headache because I have that thing where if I don't eat and I get like the low blood sugar, I get pissy and I get real short tempered, short fuse, everything. And I get hangry. Is what I'm trying to say. So I fucking go to Taco Bell, 2 cheese bean and rice and a double decker taco. Boom, fucking out of there. Like 6, 7 fucking bucks. Boom. I got my fucking Taco Bell order down pat. If I were rich, I'd still have the same fucking Taco Bell order, right? So I go to the fucking drive-through. Hey, Riley.
Which backstory did you give on your Taco Bell order that we're just now getting to when you pulled up to the drive-through?
Well, this is what everyone in the media and the industry calls, like stringing it along, like filler.
Okay,
There's stuff
okay.
that I want to tell. But anyway, so I was also explaining to them
That
how
wasn't cum or
simple.
cocaine, that was milk. I had a little milk on my lips, so I had to make sure to get in front of it and tell everybody that it was not cum or cocaine.
Oh, okay. So I was explaining to everyone how a double decker taco works for the uninitiated. And so, anywho, I go to the freaking drive-through. We got the order. We go to the drive-through. I give them the order, and the girl, who must be like probably like 19, 20 years old, I don't know, some fucking kid who's never had a job, and now she has to deal with me on her first night because I got that bitch fucking shook.
Hell
So,
yeah.
anywho, I don't know what's with my fucking mic, man, and my mic arm. I gotta get, maybe. Are you doing the fucking thing where you're weird descending? All right. Anywho. Um. So anyway, I go over there. She asks me the question. Okay, 2 cheese bean and rice burritos and a double decker taco. Um. How would you like the double decker taco? And I was like, it was like, like what? What do you mean? How do I want the double decker taco? Because I was like, oh, maybe she just misspoke or something. He goes, oh, no. It's a double decker taco. I was just like dismissing it. No big deal. He goes, oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But how do you want that? And I'm thinking to myself, what I say out loud, what do you mean how I want that? I just want a double decker taco. Yeah, but how do you want it? So now in my mind, I think I'm getting fucked with here because there's no fucking way that there's another variation. If there
Well,
was a variation to my fucking one of my favorite menu items, the double decker taco, you figure I'd fucking know about that, right?
so a double decker
But
taco is a hard taco inside of a soft taco, right?
yeah, exactly.
Maybe you could also get it opposite, and you didn't know that. Maybe you get
Yeah, that's
a
fucking
hard taco
stupid.
over a soft taco instead.
Oh no. No, that would be fucking terrible. That's a whole bunch of mess right there, man. I don't even think you can make a fucking like a fucking hard shells don't even fucking spread that far. It's an arduous task to even get fucking anything between them.
Yeah, that's fair. Now that I
But
think about
anywho,
it.
so I'm thinking to myself, is this bitch like talking about like 2 fucking hard shells or 2 fucking like soft fucking like tortillas? Because that shit would be chewy as fuck and a miserable experience, right? So then I'm telling her, no, man, I want the fucking. I'm getting pissed at this point. Not the point of yelling, but I'm almost there. We're getting there in a sec. Uh, I asked her, no, I just want a double decker taco like the one in the picture. And she goes, yeah, I know that. She gave me a little tude. She goes, yeah, I know that. And I was asking, how did you want that? And now I'm fucking screaming at the top of my lungs because I'm like, dude, fucking shut the fuck up. You know goddamn well that there's only one fucking version of fucking double decker taco. And there's only fucking one. There's no other version. What the fuck do you mean? How do I fucking want it? And I'm shouting, and as I'm doing this, I'm shouting over the driver that is my friend. And my friend's just like, fucking just like, and like I'm just shouting at her. She goes, "I'm just asking how you want it. Fucking, I don't want any fucking thing from you. Fuck this. I'm going to fucking Subway. Oh, just go, just Patrick, just fucking go to fucking Subway, buddy." Instead of fucking doing that, the fucking retard
Is this
drives
the double decker
straight
taco?
ahead.
No, this is Patrick.
No, this is Patrick. And he was a fucking Patrick, too. He was totally a fucking Patrick.
I thought it was a
was
girl.
totally. No. My driver my buddy was named Patrick.
Oh.
The girl was the drive-through lady.
Yeah, yes.
So instead, all I hear is, please pull up to the window. And I say, Patrick, let's just go to fucking Subway. The dude fucking drives straight the fuck ahead. And I'm just like fucking staring, just like so fucking shaking, red fucking mad, staring fucking straight into the fucking dashboard, not making eye contact. And Patrick's just like, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it works for us, no big deal. And I fucking go, and I fucking just produce my fucking card. And I fucking give it to him. And you can hear the, okay, thank you, have a good day. Now, that was the end of that story, right? And there was a little mini side story to that. About half a year later, my company hired this other dude, right? Who we were just chilling with, having a good time. We played WoW together and everything. And he was telling us a story about a friend of theirs that said that they quit fucking Taco Bell like on their first night because their guy was just fucking like screaming at them about a fucking taco. And she was working at the Whataburger that they both used to work at. And then I pressed and was like, wait a minute. What do you mean like about taco? You mean like a double decker taco? And I go, yeah. Was it the Taco Bell off a blank? He goes, oh, yeah. That was about like 5-6 months ago. I'm like, oh, yeah, because that was me. So there was like a weird fucking like arc, and it came full fucking circle. It was fucking
How do I
awesome.
feel about that?
He laughed his ass off. He thought it was the funniest fucking thing.
Was it like you yelled at my girl, bro? Yelled at my girl, bro?
Whatever.
You can't see me.
Oh, okay. I think we're an hour and a half into this. Um,
I mean,
Well,
I
what
could go
else
all night,
about
but you
their-
have work, right?
I got about like maybe 15, 20 good minutes before I decide that I'm going to order something to eat.
Wait, do you not have to work?
Oh, well, no, I don't have to. I'm actually off for the next 4 days.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it was an unexpected day off. We get like 4 days. We got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for Labor Day. Now, you might think to yourself, "Oh, that's so fucking cool, right?" That's just so they don't have to pay us fucking holiday pay, and
Yeah.
you have to put in vacation on the day before the holiday. So you get there, show up on the pre-shift meeting on time, and you get your fucking holiday bonus fucking pay, your overtime pay. And they try to jack you on it. And I'm like, oh, you motherfuckers, man, you really are just like I'm like looking for another job so bad. If I have to work days again, man, God, I don't want to, but I will just to fucking get out of here.
Start hanging out in the Lolcow Discord. Maybe Keemstar will give you a job.
Hey, you're just lolcow material. Come on in. All right, I'm DJ Killer
Keeler
Keemstar.
Keemstar, let's get rolling into the lolcows. That's what he should
Dude,
say.
he is such a bad editor. Like, I remember watching fucking Drama Alert like fucking every time it came up, right? And there was this tattoo artist who like fucked a bunch of like underage jailbait chicks,
Ugh.
and he got sent a picture of the guy's hog because from like one of the underage victims, right? And he puts the picture up, of course, censored, but instead of like doing the smart thing, like maybe just showing a little bit of pube or something to sort of like show the area, he's got the black bar across the head and only most of the shaft. And there's like fucking pubes and a bit of shaft fucking poking out. And like you low key fucking saw a hog on fucking YouTube. And that pissed me off because I don't want to see another dude's dick. Okay, like, dude, don't show me this shit, man. He's just like, you know, piece of fucking shaft, a bunch of pubes. Like, dude, the pubes would have been fine. I think we've gotten the context and the fucking large black box that's on there. You know, like the theater of the mind would have auto filled in the rest, right? But no, you guys show me bits of shaft. I'm like, dude, bro, fuck.
Say that you mentioned Drama Alert, and I thought of this. This is a fun fact that I learned. This is
Mhm.
two of my hyper fixations that I have had like a weird intersection. I looked at the Drama Alert channel and I was like, I wonder like what was like Keemstar's first video? You know his first like main thumbnail story?
Like something with Jake or Logan Paul.
No. I believe Jake or and no, I don't, it was 2014. I don't think they were around yet. But the first big story Keemstar ever covered was Anthony Cumia's firing from Opie and Anthony.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
So it was like, wow, what an epic crossover. They should get Anthony Cumia on Lolcow Live. That'd be pretty funny.
Uh, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a big Kumia fan. I think he's kind of a knob.
I think he's a awful racist human being, but I also think he's a pretty fucking funny radio guy.
Hmm. I mean, I don't know. Like the shock jock shit fucking died like in the 90s, and then everyone just still wanted to be the next Howard Stern. And then Howard Stern, he decided even after having millions of dollars to kiss the ring. And like you could have lived like a lavish fucking life just with the controversial fucking Howard Stern stuff, and he just fucking kissed the ring and did reality TV. So you think you can dance?
I mean,
I'm like, bro, like why?
if you're pissed at Howard Stern, I feel like you should have some respect for Anthony Cumia because he always stuck to what he believed in, what he was doing. He never kowtowed to any sort of corporation. He started his own fucking radio network when he got fired. You should
Yeah,
have
but
respect
then
in your
he
heart for
gobbled.
Anthony Cumia if you're shitting on Howard Stern.
But didn't he like gobble up another fucking podcast network and fire everyone and take the fucking main slot for himself?
Well, okay. No, let me explain that. It's a little more
See,
that
that's bullshit, man. Because
let
like,
me
didn't
explain. No,
like
no, no, no,
Christy
no, 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 no,
Mayer?
no, 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 no. Hold on. What people don't tell you about that story, okay, is Anthony Cumia had his own podcast network, Compound Media. It was paywall. Everybody subscribed and they listened to all these little shows with all these little comedians. That business model was never successful. And Anthony Cumia was paying the whole network at a loss for like 8 years just because he liked everybody so much. And it finally got to the point where he was old and he had like quadruple bypass heart surgery. And he's like, I need to scale back. This is unsustainable. I need to keep some of my money. So he like sold the company to Gavin McGinnis, and then Gavin McGinnis fired everybody.
Okay. Yeah,
And
God,
he
there's
stuck
another
around.
piece of shit right
He's still
there.
working with Gavin McGinnis, like he still does his show on Gavin McGinnis's network, but he didn't fire them, Gavin did, and he was paying them out of pocket for years. So I think he's allowed to be like no more of this.
Yeah, dude, fuck Gavin McGinnis up his fucking ass too, man. That's another fucking
Again, that's another one where I feel
grifter
like
fucking
the
scumbag.
deplorable person, hilarious radio guy. Like I listen to they have a weekly show together, Anthony and Gavin, and I listen to that, and I think it's really funny. Epic cough, mute worthy cough.
Yeah, sorry.
It's like their politics are deplorable, but like they know how to make a good edgy joke that gets me to chuckle. The shock jock shit works on me, and I think Anthony and Gavin's show is probably the best shock jock show in existence currently, besides like the Dick Show, I guess, if you count that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I can give it to them on that front.
But shit, I was gonna say something. I get too stoned, folks.
Hmm.
I wrote a whole rap about it yesterday that you'll hear in 2035 when Demi Gloom's album comes out.
Hmm.
I still gotta record that. I'm just afraid she's gonna hate it. I've wrote like 3 rap songs total, and they're all like the cringiest shit in the world. And
Well,
I
yeah,
feel
because
and
you're
I
a big
feel
white dude trying to rap.
but like Demi's good at rapping, and she's a small white lady. So and it's like she's actually good at what she does. So like me contributing like 30 seconds of rap to her album, I like feel nervous because I'm like, this is gonna be shitty and corny, and amongst an album that is actually good.
Oh, dude, the fucking fucking Dankula's fucking pug, the fucking Nazi pug. It fucking died. They had to fucking put him
No,
down because he was old, losing
no.
bladder control.
Aw,
He lost both his back legs, and he finally was just in misery. They had to put the guy down. That's sad.
yeah, that is really sad.
And you know how I remember this? Because Dankula fucking posted AI picture of the gates of heaven with Adolf Hitler greeting the pug.
It's
Uh,
really
I
funny.
fucking love Count Dankula. Better not like the tweet though, or else people will leave podcasts and shit.
Oh no, because that likes aren't public anymore, Mo. You can go
I'm just
wild.
kidding.
You can like all the
No, no,
you
no,
can
no,
like all
no.
the gooner shit now. You can like all the racist shit now. Nobody will ever catch you. I still remember when you were liking all sorts of gooner shit and then trying to gaslight us
I
into thinking
fucking
you weren't
never
doing
fucking
that.
liked. I liked one fucking thing, and you guys busted me so fucking hard on that. It was one fucking thing, and I got fucking high and forgot that I was on. Well, I don't have an alt profile. I only have the fucking one because I've been banned so many times on fucking Twitter. They got my shit on fucking. They got my shit recognized, bro. So I can't fucking do anything about it.
To loop back into a conversation from earlier, Jesse PS did that to me because I like his show and we were following each other on Twitter. We might still be, but we definitely were at the time. And I just liked a porn post without thinking, and then I got a comment from Jesse PS that said "Stop jacking off on the internet."
Jesus.
Goddamn, biggest problems going on right now. I wonder what mood Vito's in. Should we stream
Yeah,
snipe
yeah, yeah.
biggest problem? All time?
Nah, because then we're gonna have to watch it like all fucking night, and I don't want to watch it all night on stream with you. I want to eat and smoke and chill.
I
And
don't mean like stream snipe all of biggest problem. I mean just like check it out for a minute, see what kind of mood Vito's in.
okay, yeah, sure, sure, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, the cameras are gonna go away. You're just gonna see the window capture, unfortunately. Let me
Oh my god.
new
Bum, bum, bum,
source.
bum, bum,
I should probably
bum.
open the tab. Making sure that the tab that is covered by my ring light isn't anything weird. Going to YouTube. Screen share to Mo. Put it up on the thing. Why is it so big?
That's what she said.
Haha! Did you hear that? Have you heard the most?
Oh,
Have you heard the most shocking Vito news yet that we found out recently?
no, but hold on one sec. Oh, Simmy Jimmy's got a Vincent's Atheist Reviews.
Yeah, I guess he's finally doing that. He's been
Thank
talking about
God.
that for
That's my
years.
favorite fucking character, man. It really fucking is my favorite character.
But the shocking news we learned about Vito on last week's show. Vito's got a girlfriend.
He ain't got no girlfriend. No fucking way.
God damn
Bullshit.
it. You and your fucking not believing anybody on anything. He
No
has no
fucking
reason to
way.
lie about it. Nobody expects him to have a girlfriend. It's not a useful lie.
Yeah, no fucking way. Like, no, that's fucking
Why did it start
cow.
me from
It's
the
so
beginning?
terrible in all
I
these
don't.
liberal
I don't have
cities.
Let me turn that down a little bit.
You're pausing a live stream.
Well, just to turn the volume down because it was
a
fucking
problem with that.
blown
All
out.
right,
Well,
that's
yeah, whatever.
what do you mean
All right, here's
whatever? Break-ins all the time up here.
You know, maybe if you'd just helped that kid cut her dick off, she wouldn't you shot all them kids. Who knows?
Why don't they take?
Thank you. You know, okay, great. Thank you, Vito. Thank you. This is all we need to know. I'm not going to make fun of Vito's mood because Vito is based, actually. Based
No.
Vito.
No.
Because I'm getting sick of people taking the wrong narrative from that fucking shooter. I'm going to really crash out about that at some point.
Yeah, let's just. I'm so not prepared to have that argument. So let's
Oh,
not
you
do
you
that.
have an argument. Please,
No,
by
no, no,
all
no, 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 no,
means.
no, don't, no, don't, no, don't, no, don't, no, don't, no. I'm not prepared to have an argument about stuff and things of that and shootings and all that.
Should we save it for Sunday?
Not really. I'd rather just never fucking talk about it publicly. It's like because it's so stupid. It's so
Whoa.
fucking No, it's
Now
just
I
so
need to
evil.
know, and I need the world to know.
Oh no, I just don't want to. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna like pass on this and just like not even have an opinion. You know what? Like this is, oh, why am I fucking in my Discord? What the fuck? Uh, I just. I'm just gonna like bow out of even having this conversation. It was like, you know what? This is, because like, of course, like as soon as it fucking comes out who the shooter was and all that stuff and where it was being shot, why it was being shot, I was like, oh, okay, so we're back to this again, and DJ Peach Cobbler was totally fucking right. So I don't even want to bother with it. It was like, you know what, man, this is fucking evil that we're not ready for, and it is being unleashed, and we are screaming into the fucking void.
Okay, I
And
don't
the
know what
void
you
is
mean
like
by
shouting
that,
back at
but
us.
I'm gonna make one thing clear from me to my audience. You don't have to respond to this, but I'm getting real fucking sick of this narrative. People are going on Twitter. The tweet that I keep seeing is nobody told this man he wasn't a woman, and that's why kids died. No, no, no. The reason why kids died is because of what you just did. It's not the
Yeah,
opposite
that
of
still
what you
doesn't
just did.
justify that. That's not still not okay.
It's not okay. I'm not saying it's okay for the shooting to have happened. I'm saying it's not a commentary on the transgender community as a whole, and it doesn't prove that all trans women are mentally ill and don't deserve to have their gender identity affirmed. It's quite the opposite. The reason why there are trans shooters is because there are people saying the most awful, scummy shit
Yeah,
on the
that
planet
doesn't fucking
about trans.
justify a
It's
fucking
not
shooting,
a
Riley. It doesn't.
justification.
But it's
It's
coming off
uh,
like that.
okay. Well, to be clear, it's not a justification. A justification and a motive are two different things. What I'm describing right now is a motive, not a justification. A motive. The motive, people are saying the reason why she committed the shooting is because she's insane because nobody told her she was a boy. No, quite the contrary. She's insane because too many people told her she was a boy.
So it's just not her, also her ideology and the shit that she etched on her fucking gun. I mean, does that not just have a fucking fact? Does that not play a factor in all that?
What did she etch
It's
in her gun? I
purely
didn't hear about that.
6 million wasn't enough. Kill Trump, kill this, kill that.
Okay,
Fucking, well,
okay.
lots of shit.
Maybe
Like if
there
you
there was
actually,
there was other motivations probably. I haven't looked into this case too hard. The point that I'm making is it's not because nobody told her she was a boy.
yeah, but
That's the point
that's
I'm
not
trying
even
to
fucking
make.
close to it though, Riley. That's fucking not. I'm sorry, but absolutely fucking not.
Okay, maybe that's not the motivation behind the shooting. People are saying that it's because nobody told her she was a boy. Transphobic people are going on Twitter and sending the same tweet. Kids died because nobody told this boy that she was a boy. And I'm saying that has nothing to do with anything. And in fact, it's the opposite, if or nothing. It's definitely
It's
not
not
what
an
you're
over.
saying.
It's not an oversaturation of hate fucking led media online and social media and mainstream media and every single fucking mainstream media outlet, every media outlet really nowadays,
It's hate
is
led
just pumped
media.
full of fucking hate. Constantly fucking bombarding fucking people. You know, you figure that, and all these fucking online fucking forums and bubbles that that this person fucking ran in. You don't think that played a fucking factor in the radicalization and led to a fucking school and church fucking shooting, Riley? It's
No,
purely transphobia?
you are drastically misunderstanding my argument.
Well, buddy, it just sounds like you're saying, well, if they weren't transphobic, their school wouldn't have got shot. Lol.
No, I'm saying other people are saying that, but the opposite extreme, and
I
that
mean,
is
we
wrong.
shouldn't even fucking even be bringing that up because transphobia is like hardly the fucking issue here. I'm sorry, but you know
Transphobia,
the lady
transphobia is
fucking was
not the
shot up
issue
in
with the
fucking church
shooting.
and a
Transphobia is not
school.
the obviously the issue is the shooting
Then
because
why bring it up?
people are using the shooting to spread transphobia, and that is bad.
Yeah, but it's
It
also
should have nothing to do with transphobia on either side, transphobia or anti-transphobia. But everybody's making it about transphobia as in they're transphobic and they're saying it's because nobody stopped her from being trans that she did it. And that's bullshit. That's all I'm saying. Is that explanation is not the correct one. You might be right. It's because of hate-led media and fucking hate groups and shit. But it's not because nobody told her she was a boy like the transphobic people on Twitter say. That's what I'm saying.
all right. I'm kind of confused here because it sounded like you were saying that earlier. That was the reason why that led to these shootings is
Okay,
because of stuff like
I
this.
might have implied that. I'm sorry. I don't know much about the case. There might be different things at play, but my main point that I'm trying to make is other people are giving the opposite extreme of that, and I think that's
I mean, I
stupid.
have the fucking manifesto video before it was
I
yeah,
believe
yoinked off of
you.
fucking
I'm
YouTube.
not arguing with you
Are
about the motivations of the shooting.
I
I'm
mean, this
saying
person was certifiably fucking insane. They wrote
yes.
backwards in their fucking journal, and in the video, they're like, "I'm gonna kill them all. I'm gonna kill them all," while
This
fucking flipping through the fucking journal, dude.
this woman absolutely insane, horrible, irredeemable, fucking awful. Deserves. I think she did die, and she deserves to have died. But people are using this crime as a bouncing pad to spread transphobia, and that is bad. That is what I'm saying.
Yeah, of course that is bad, but I wouldn't. I would be more worried about why all these groups are allowed to exist. You know, they're really just like they're fucking radicalizing people in a way that would make Al Qaeda blush. Okay, I really do think we start looking at some of these groups like they're like legitimate fucking terror cells because they're just fucking
What
they're
are
I
there
think
particular
they're
groups you're
mainly
referring to? Are these groups in the room with
the
us now? Can you name them?
who well, the fucking groups and shit that this person was fucking associating with, because there's just no way they're just fucking sitting on their fucking hands, just mindlessly consuming media. There's got to be a digital footprint somewhere. There's got to be like multiple Discord servers. There's got to be fucking subreddits, which I'm willing to fucking bet that their Reddit is somehow going to be involved in this. Because this shit, this rhetoric, these talking points that this person was spouting off beforehand, these do come primarily from all these groups that do that post things like respect my pronouns or else, and they have a fucking gun. And I'm like, this is kind of like, dude, don't fucking tell me what to do. I know where you're talking about, but don't fucking ever threaten
Do
me.
tell
Don't
them
ever give
what to
me an
do.
ultimatum.
Maybe don't threaten
No,
them with a
fuck you.
gun, but
Fuck
do
you.
tell them what to do.
No, fuck you. No, fuck that. No, don't ever tell me what to do. Ever. I don't care what the problem is. I don't care what the cause. What the cause is. Don't care. Don't fucking tell me what to do.
I mean, we can't tell you what to do, but we can acknowledge you as a shithead if you don't do what we're telling you to do, because what we're telling you to do is basic human decency.
Okay, and that's fine if you want to have that. Still, don't give me fucking ultimatums and just don't tell me what to fucking do.
Well, I mean, the ultimatum of
You're not really allowed to actually punish me.
yes,
You're
the
not
ultimate.
actually allowed to punish me.
Yeah, you're not allowed to punish you with a gun, but we're allowed to punish you socially.
It's still fucking, yeah, it's social fucking violence, and that should be fucking stopped because that's led to this fucking shooting. The idea,
Mm,
the culture that we have, this fucking inherent right to just mob mentality fucking people, to gang up on people, to give them death threats. I mean, I'm sure that this fucking person was probably involved in many fucking like email campaigns against like conservative and right-leaning fucking commentators. Whatever fucking like a hate group that was there, they probably fucking participated in that. And this fucking culture of you are entitled to accountability no matter the cost. I mean, that's just terrorism. That's just radicalization.
I mean, yeah, there's a line, obviously, and a lot of people are crossing it. But I think this social violence you describe is not violence. Social
No,
violence
it's
might be the
social
most
violence. It is
Karen term you've
social
ever
violence.
used in your life.
That's
Social
not. That's fucking
violence.
social fucking violence. That is. There's state violence, there's
That's
government
social
fucking violence,
violence.
and there's fucking social fucking
We
violence.
have to
Yeah,
stop all
and
this
it should be
social
fucking
violence. You're
stopped.
fucking shaking your purse around. Because
See, it's shit like that. That's why nothing ever gets taken seriously because you guys don't fucking take that seriously.
I don't buy it. I don't buy it as a form of
Okay, all right,
violence.
okay, all right, fine, fine, fine. You don't want to buy it, that's fine. But yeah, online radicalization really did play a huge fucking factor into this. And I really don't think that everyone should be focusing in on like one little fucking thing that sounds really good in sound bites and clips and shit. I think that's really disingenuous, and we're going to have more fucking shootings if we don't fucking start going, hey, you know, this cancel culture shit has gotten really bad because I really do feel like this exacerbated the fucking situation. If we didn't have stuff like this or um willfully openly promote this, I think our society would at least unclench a little bit. Maybe it'll be better, maybe it won't be, but maybe it'll be a little bit unclenched
Here's
because we
my
really need
thing.
that.
I think once you bring in this social violence concept, it becomes like a problem. Because I've always been a proprietor of free speech on the internet, but the reason why that works is, the way it works currently, where social media platforms don't support free speech and they just like delete you and community guideline strike you, that's bullshit. That shouldn't happen. The system instead is and should be that instead of just deplatforming you, we all tell you you're wrong and to go fuck yourself. And you get to keep
Well,
your
just bring back
platform.
fucking downvotes. Bring back visible downvotes. That was a great fucking indicator. Like I don't like one thing Reddit kind of gets a little bit right is the up and down vote system. Like the voice, if you don't want to comment, wrong or right, you just up or down vote them. Even though that can be like used in a terrible way and abused, like it often is. At least it was a real indicator of where your audience who viewed that fucking stood. And I think that would be a little bit more okay over what we have now. which is just hide everything and just shelter everyone. I think that's the worst thing we could possibly do.
I mean, I agree with that too, but I also feel like you should be able to say you're wrong for this and you should go fuck yourself in the comment section and not be told that you're committing
Sure.
social violence.
No, that's not social fucking violence. I'm talking about like people that go, all right, like the people who go after fucking independent artists and stuff. Like you even take like one of the big ones like Pop, right? A lot of these people online, they go after her like fucking mad, like they just try to fucking bring her like the the concentrated effort to bring people down. Not just like we're moving past the example I just cited with Vizzy Pop and all that. Uh, the concentrated efforts to try to bring people down. 14 fucking cat loving, man hating fucking feminists from Australia, fucking strong arm, fucking MasterCard and Visa into doing what they did. People should be fucking arrested for that or treated like fucking terrorists.
Wait, okay,
Because
run
that's
that
not
by me
freedom of
again.
speech, man. That's
Run
fucking
that by me
terrorism,
again.
man.
What exactly are you
All these
saying is not okay?
people who organize to bring people fucking down, or
Okay.
people who create these hate campaigns should be fucking arrested and treated like fucking terrorists, man, because they really are terrorizing the fucking population. That's why fuck you, don't tell me what to do is so loud and so angry these days, because shit like that is allowed to exacerbate the underlying fucking problem in this society. And that problem is glorifying and praising this mob fucking behavior, this mentality, this fucking evil. And that's why I call that social violence.
Yeah, fair enough. Like I don't like people being canceled. I don't like people being removed from their gigs, at least automatically. I would understand if like people slowly stop supporting their gig and then the people who were involved fired them, that would make sense. But I don't like when they're taken out right away because they said one bad thing. That's cancel culture bullshit.
Yeah, that
And
happened to Tectone just a few like a couple of days ago.
but I do think you should be able to go as hard as you want as long as you're not like targeting their livelihood. I should be able to go to somebody who's refusing to respect pronouns for no reason and say, "You're a fat, transphobic piece of human garbage and I hate you," as long as I'm not targeting their jobs.
Like,
Can we
yeah,
continue targeting P. Diddy's job though?
I mean, yeah, by putting him in prison. The only way you should be targeting people's jobs if they've committed crimes, and the way in which you should be targeting their jobs is they go to prison so they can't do their job. It's the only time you're allowed to fuck with somebody's job is if you're sending them to prison for crimes.
Speaking of, apparently P. Diddy's not guilty somehow.
Yeah, he was only found guilty on like the most like inane minor bullshit. Like he's not there's no real punishment. Like he was found not guilty of all the like intense sex trafficking and rape charges. Like he's
I don't
mostly
believe
scot
it for
free.
a second.
Yeah, no. He's rich, he had good lawyers. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
he's
that's
yeah,
100% what happened. Anyway, that's all that I came in here for. Good night, guys.
right.
I've been listening for like 5 minutes,
I,
and
I was
I've been
about
like,
I was 1 second away from yelling at you and being like, if you want to listen, do it on the fucking live stream. You better contribute something, retard.
yeah, no, I was waiting for a segue into my joke and then my point, and I got that.
You just needed somebody to talk about P. Diddy with on live stream so bad. You were like, what's did you just learn today
So,
that P. Diddy was not
so
guilty?
yeah, I just wanted this today, but also like I was listening in on the conversation so that I didn't like come in and be like, "Hey guys," and get bitched at for the millionth fucking time by you fat fuck.
Well, you're getting bitched at anyway, so your gambit has failed.
My game is failed, you fat fuck, and this is your fault.
It's all my fault.
It is all your fault. It's always your fault.
All right,
Anyway,
Corvalti,
good night.
get out of here. Good night.
I got work tomorrow, sadly, but I don't have work Monday.
That's cool.
Anyway, Mo, what are you doing Monday?
chilling out because it's my day off, and
Do not
probably
try to book
doing.
Mo for a podcast on my live stream. Get the fuck out of here
I
right
was
now.
about to
Wasn't booking
say.
Mo for a podcast. I was asking if he wanted to like hang out Monday or some shit.
Oh,
Fuck
okay.
you, Riley. Fuck you.
Also, don't try to make play dates on my fucking live stream. Get out of here.
Fuck you. I was gonna invite you too and be like, hey, you wanna like Mo, do a fucking Pokemon thing or some shit? I don't know.
Doesn't do Pokemon things. He's lame.
Oh,
Well, no, it's just that
Hey.
you know, like I was too old for Pokemon by the time Pokemon really
no,
came
you were
out.
too old for everything by the time everything came out. That's not an
Shut the
excuse
fuck up,
anymore.
Chrome. Shut the fuck up,
He
Chrome.
was too
Shut the
old.
fuck up.
He's too old for Fire when Fire came out.
He was too old
Like
for Rock
fire.
when Rock came out.
I liked Fire before it was cool.
He was too old for
I'm like
the Earth when the Earth came out.
I'm like the world's most
He was too
ancient
old for
fucking
Stone
hipster.
when Stone came out.
You've been
Jesus, I made
wandering the
that same
planes of
joke.
existence since existence first started. You are as old as time and space.
Older
Okay,
than
you
time
you
and
need to
space,
just
Riley.
chill. Like you are going so hard in the sauce on that. I'm not that bad.
Yeah, how was your Stegosaurus that you rode to school?
It's fucking dead. Okay, my Stegosaurus is fucking dead, Crow. Is that what you want to hear?
No, he wrote
Little
bitch
fucking
on
Lucy is
he
fucking
wrote
dead.
he wrote bitch on fucking like Adam's back to school. Dinosaurs were much after he went to school.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair.
Adam as in Adam and Eve, in case that wasn't clear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
I got it. Riley.
Yeah, 6,000 years ago, me and Adam and Eve were in the Garden of Eden.
Hey, Mo, question: did you ever bang Eve? I heard that was pretty
Fucking
common back then.
No,
Tons of
the
times,
common
tons of
misconception,
times.
people think it was the snake that got Eve to eat the apple. It was actually Mo. The snake tried and Eve refused, and then Mo was like, don't be a pussy. And then she had to prove herself by eating the apple. This was Mo's fault all along.
No, the apple
then
was
you
my
fucked her.
penis.
You put a spell on her. No, God put a spell on her that made her think your penis was a forbidden apple. And you were like, you gotta eat the
This is so
forbidden apple.
fucking stupid. Holy shit! Can we move on? This is disgusting.
This got so
Holy
out of
fucking-
hand so fast.
Holy fucking Christ, man! What the fuck is happening?
You were fucking passing a joint with that snake, bro. You and that snake were tight.
Yeah,
wasn't just
yeah.
passing- No, he wasn't just passing a joint with the snake. No, the snake was the joint.
I don't know how that would work.
Snake, Mo just got high and became evil. The snake was the joint that made Mo high.
Why?
He was
Why am
the
I
real
evil?
evil
I didn't
one.
do shit.
Because you made Eve eat the apple. Because the snake was your weed, and you got high, and you were like, "You should eat that fucking apple, bro."
Okay, this is fucking too retarded even for my baked ass. What the fuck is going on here? I'm fucking starving. Fucking Arby's just fucking sent me a buy one get one fucking coupon, and I really
Wait,
don't want to
Arby's?
eat. Yeah, Arby's. We have the meats.
He's about to go get a roast beef sandwich, but it's not gonna be from Eve this time. Damn.
Are you getting it like DoorDash, or are you gonna go to Arby's?
I don't know. I haven't fucking like made up my
If you
mind yet.
Get
I'm
it
fucking
DoorDash, then
starving.
get it DoorDash and just turn your camera off while you're eating. Come on.
No, I
Anyway,
want to watch
for real
Biggest
now, tonight.
Problem too.
Biggest Problem's already been going for an hour and a half. You missed it.
I know. I still want to watch it, and I'm also hungry, and I did want to like play some games and shit.
You don't even want to stream with me.
No. We streamed for like 2 hours. We got a good fucking show. This is like a great one.
No,
I
it
want
was.
to totally do this again. I actually had like a really great time.
Yeah, for sure. Any fucking time, man. Like, I would love
Hell
to.
yeah, hell yeah.
I wanna collaborate with you as much as possible. I was serious about that. I wasn't just glazing you up because we were fighting during that Detour Ahead episode. Like, you genuinely, we got it.
Okay, let's not get gay with it, okay,
No,
Vito?
no,
Chill out.
no, not
All
like.
right.
Wait, First of all, I don't think Vito was that gay. I kind of feel bad for
It
Vito
was
about
super
that
fucking
particular
gay.
incident.
Like, dude, oh man, that was like the best fucking awkward. Okay, let's end let's end the show with like this last segment right here because I think it would be great to go on a high note. Let's discuss like your favorite. Oh, this is fucking really awkward fucking moment in the biggest problem. I think that my favorite might be the first time that Vito cried on stream.
One of my
Even
favorite
though the recent one was really, really fucking good and was very crisp and fresh and delicious. You know, that Vito crying, because it just came out of nowhere. And you could see like the gradual fucking decline in Vito's fucking mental health as the show went on. And I think Dick started to, and then I think he pulled back because he was realizing, oh, maybe I went a little too hard. Like I,
Vito.
I I don't know where exactly he realized that, but I think he did. He started pulling back.
So Vito, I implied in the thumbnail that he might be Maddox 2.0. I think what he actually is like Maddox 0.5. Where like he has like the spirit of Maddox in it. Because Maddox had that same problem where like he's always right no matter what. Like the fucking like HOA libertarian thing that he wouldn't give up on. Like he has to be right at all times, much like Vito. But Vito has like Maddox has literally zero self-awareness. Vito's got some. So it's like he's Maddox, but he understands that he's Maddox, and he'll like pull back sometimes. And that's the reality of Vito. One of my favorite like arguments, one of my favorite more personal arguments. It wasn't that personal, like they were being funny about it. But obviously Dick has a problem with when you say his real first name. And Vito
Yeah,
kept like,
because it's fucking shit. It's a shithead thing to fucking do, and you're just trying to get him on something like, "Hey, Dax."
well, that wasn't what Vito was
Like,
doing.
and
He
like
was
that's
just
why I don't
getting.
like Jesse. That's why I don't like Jesse PS because they try to like
Kino
oh well
Casino
your
calls him Dax.
information is public. And I don't like that either because I think that's fucking lame and it's just a fucking weird dig. So you can like this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about radicalization and social fucking violence. It's low key just trying to get someone to dig, go, I'll get them for you, Jesse. And they're loading their fucking gun while looking up fucking Dick's address. It's gonna fucking come a time when one of these fucking motherfuckers that do things like use your real name or like, oops, I accidentally the address all over the place. You know, like people like, anywho, I'm getting off topic there. That's I fucking just don't like that because I know what you're trying to do, and you play fucking pretend when you don't do that. When you're
Okay,
like, what do you mean? Oh, I'm.
but to
It's public knowledge. Oh. Hmm.
but to be clear, that was not what Vito was doing. He was just getting like scatterbrained, and he fucked up. And then like, what I don't know if you remember this about Vito. Vito is not his first name. It is part of his name. It's his middle name. His real first name is Christopher. So Vito comes in, and he's getting yelled at for calling Dick Dax, and he's like, I'm not used to dealing with people with two names. And Dick's response is, really, Christopher? It was
Oh yeah,
great.
I fucking love that one. They're like, dude, you've been calling like you called Dick like a billion fucking times, and then all of a sudden you spring some bullshit. I'm not used to two letter name. Blah 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 blah. Like, come on, fuck off.
It's just retarded, and he slipped up once, and Dick got a bug up his ass about it. I don't think he was being malicious, but that's one of that's one of the funniest clapbacks in like podcast
Hmm.
history.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
All the all the fights are interesting. But
Dude, the
I
cheesy
felt
bean and
bad.
rice burrito went up in price again.
Shit.
Oh, dude, man.
I do feel bad though, because
Fucking.
like genuinely, I understand what it's like to slowly lose a friend. I very acutely understand what it's like to slowly
Yeah,
lose a
but it's his
friend.
fault though. I gotta put it on him on
It
that.
was also my fault when I did it. That some people are flawed. They fuck up. Other people in their lives decide they've gone too far and the relationship fully deteriorates. And I've been in that position before and I did feel bad. Like I put myself in Vito's shoes and I was like, yeah, if I had a friend like Dick Masterson who was like cool and funny and enjoyable to hang out with and we had like a good comedic rapport, and that friendship started to dissolve, I would also be sad. So I felt him in that moment, but it was definitely not. It's probably a conversation he should have had off air. If he probably should
Oh,
have been like he probably at the moment the recording should have, he would have been like, wait, don't leave, Dick, don't leave, Dick, don't leave yet. One thing, and then said that, not said it on the air.
Yeah, I mean I love the content is king mentality, but it does have a fucking that fucking pendulum fucking swings hard both ways, man.
Because like 9 times out of 10 it is funny, but like that genuinely bummed me out because I felt Vito's pain. And I do hope it seems like a lot of Vito's this is cope, right? I like Vito, so I do some coping about Vito on occasion, but I think we now have a shot. The Vito files now have a shot, okay? Because I feel like a lot of Vito's erratic behavior has been a direct result of how people treated him because he wasn't putting his comic out. And now that his comic's out, I feel like there's room for nature to heal. I feel like if we just give it a minute, Vito stops fighting with Krim, which the Krim is crashing out. Vito gets the fight with Krim, I think. Once all the online fights die down, if he just like gets back into the groove of the podcast, I think he could build that relationship back up. I think we could see. I
Yeah.
think in the best timeline, we could see Vito back in studio within the next year, and their relationship a little better.
I mean like I would never mention fucking Super Killer on air again. That's what I
Yeah.
would do. Just like, dude, just like let the ghost of Super Killer fucking die. Let it rest, okay? It's fine. You don't have to bring it up anymore. Just say it on as much as you want on Twitter and all that stuff, and the hype will be there. And maybe if Dick isn't annoyed by you, maybe you can like talk about it on the show again.
Yeah, to be clear, I think you have a right to, if you have a big comedy podcast, you have a right to advertise like things that are important to your business. The next time we should hear about Super Killer is when the Super Killer 2 campaign is up. Like you're allowed to plug your campaign, but I don't want to hear about the comic that's already out. We're done talking about it. It's out. People liked it. Performative people didn't like it. Whatever. Move on. The next time I hear the word Super Killer on the biggest problem in the universe should be when Super Killer 2 is funding, because he's allowed to plug his funding, but he shouldn't be fucking talking about his fucking already funded comic book every fucking week forever.
Mhm. Yeah, and you know, before we end everything, fucking shout out to fucking EVS. He's the fucking man. He actually looks the best in this entire fucking debacle, this whole situation. Cause like he actually like okay, like cause all Super Killer had to do was just be way better than fucking ISOM, and the artwork be a lot more consistent. And, like basically everything that ISOM did wrong, Super Killer just had to simply just be better at than I saw him. And I think it's like from what little I've seen so far, even the artwork, which looks traditionally like a comic book. The problem with ISOM is the art style is it wants the old school feel, but it uses kind of the new school comic book sort of like coloring and format. And I just don't think that really works too well. I think the in this case, I think old school styles for comic books, I think those are the better ones, in my opinion. That's all I think maybe ISOM didn't really resonate with me too much because I just didn't like the style right up front.
Yeah, I got to do the Eric July episode at some point. So on this show,
Mm.
we have a weekly, like I guess you could call it a segment. Every Wednesday show is what is called a Lolcow report, where I choose one particular lolcow and I deep dive into what makes them a lolcow and laugh about how stupid they are. So far I've done Stuttering John and Maddox.
Oh,
And
nice, nice,
and
nice.
I think I got three more in the chamber right away. I'm thinking I can do a show on Chris Chan. I can do a show on Opie. and I could do a show on Aaron Imholt. And then
Oh God.
at that point, I'm flying by the seat of my pants. Maybe Eric July will be after that.
Ugh. I think the Eric July thing is that ship has sailed. And honestly, like I
Well, I mean,
think
so is the Maddox thing, but it's just reminiscing and going back. The
oh yeah, true. Fucking Aaron Humboldt, Jesus Christ,
Aaron
that stupid
Imholt thing is
bastard.
very I think Aaron Imholt. I was planning on doing Chris Chan this Wednesday. I think I'm shifting gears. I think we're doing Aaron Imholt.
No, with Chris Chan, that's like a bare minimum 4 hour fucking like live stream. So you gotta like have all your sources and ducks in a row
Yeah, I gotta
because
prep
if
like
even
clips
one,
and sources and shit. Yeah.
yeah, because the detractor and fan of Chris Chan are the exact same fucking person. And if even one of them fucking finds something like incorrect, they will fucking like send their mob after you, man.
Yeah, okay. So maybe I should flip the order I was gonna do it in. We'll do Aaron Imholt and Opie, and in the meantime, I will prepare for Chris Chan.
Yeah, because that's the marathon. That's the marathon, not a sprint stream right there, subject to.
This is basically like all the attention I've gotten from the show. Not all of it, but most of it has not come from the Lolcow audience. It's come from the Dabbleverse audience because the Stuttering John episode blew up.
Oh,
Uh,
cool,
so
cool. Hell yeah, fuck yeah, Dabbleverse.
so yeah, but I guess this is a Dabbleverse show now. We're gonna talk about Aaron Imholt and Opie, and that'll be good for my new audience. Bedabbler, subscribe to me. Famous name, Bedabbler. I don't know who he is
Good
or what
or
he does, but I've heard that name before.
good or bad, what's your favorite Vito moment?
Favorite Vito moment. Um, I guess this is more of a Vito being made fun of moment. I should probably try to think of like a Vito bit moment, but the moment that immediately comes to mind is although unfortunately there's a stain on this now because one of the people involved recently got into a controversy involving minors. But Dick and Destiny grilling Vito about
Ooh!
R.I.P. Carr was great.
Oh, that was so fucking awesome, man. Like that was so fucking great. That was one of my favorite moments too, man. Fucking the Killstream dudes, or like when it was Internet Blood Sports, they busted Destiny on that fucking pedo shit like ages and ages ago, and like so that was my first introduction to Destiny was all that shit because Tonka Saw was ripping him to fucking pieces on those fucking streams, man.
Ankasa. I'm imagining. You see, Destiny might
Two
be
Tonka Saw name drops in one fucking stream.
Destiny
What are
might
the
be a
odds?
pedo, but like Tonka Saw is so pathetic that I'm trying to imagine Tonka Saw owning Destiny, and it just doesn't work. I'm
Oh, it
just,
was a different time. It was a
yeah.
different time. You know, different mentality. Thing people were doing crazy shit back then, flying by the seat of their pants. You know, Tonka Saw and all of them were relevant. Oh man, I miss Kumite. I miss the fucking morning Kumite. That was fucking awesome. I miss the fucking internet blood sports block that you would get all fucking day basically. You would have like 2 3 hour breaks. If you liked baked Alaska after the morning kumite, you can get that. Medicare sometimes would stream in the afternoons, and then you would get the fucking kill stream. And then periodically throughout the day, everyone would just wake up or they would like go on each other's streams. And that's where like the creme de la creme, the deliciousness of the internet blood sports really shone through.
You know what you're describing sounds a lot like a proto version of the LCU,
But much more
but
entertaining, I
probably
gotta
much
say.
better. Yes.
Mhm.
But yeah, favorite Vito moment. I'm bad at remembering isolated moments, but like Vito gets a lot of good jokes in there. I think funnily enough, his performance at Hackmania, stellar.
I
He
still
did
haven't seen it yet.
great. Vito was on point at Hackmania. It was awesome. And it makes me like so mad at him for like burning that bridge and making it so he can never go to Hackmania again. Because
Yeah,
that
they
Hackmania
both
show
got
was so
uninvited.
great. No, Dick didn't. Dick can go to
Oh, he
Hackmania as
didn't?
much as he wants,
Oh,
but
okay,
he just
okay,
can't
okay.
bring Vito anymore.
Yeah, so only be the Dick show then if it goes to
Yeah,
Hackmania again.
he'll do a road rage at the next Hackmania maybe. That'd be cool.
You know what my fucking favorite Vito moment is?
What?
It's the second Vito's booty because like Dick has the fucking theme song. He's got the fucking pirate outfit,
Oh, he had
and
that in the
he's
first
got the
Vito's booty. You might be thinking the first one. He had it all prepared right away.
no. He got most of it prepared, but he didn't have the theme song yet.
Yeah, he
And
did.
then we got no. We didn't have the theme song for the very first Vito's booty.
Vito,
We didn't have
I just
the
called you
theme.
Vito. Mo, do you know how many times I've watched the clip of the first Vito's booty? He had the song.
No, I'm telling you, man, it was the next fucking time that he had the fucking
You
song.
know what? Here's a good way to end here's a great way to end a Vito stream. Let's watch the first Vito's booty. That'll be our
All right,
playing us
okay.
out.
While you're putting that up there, I will say it was the second Vito's booty
Hmm.
because the first week was that fucking Mother's Milk fucking Funko Pop, and he
Yeah.
threw it away because he was disgusted. But then fucking Dick pulled a fast one, dug it out of the fucking trash, and put it in the second one. And the reaction to from
Yeah, that
Vito
was
getting
great.
that fucking Milk Funko Pop was fucking great.
I liked
It's
the
one of my it's my favorite fucking Vito moment, man.
I guess bringing up a controversy we discussed earlier relating Vito. My favorite Vito's booty, I think, is when the Vito's booty was a DVD copy of Cuties, and Vito started
Oh
freaking
yeah.
out and didn't want to be on camera with it, and Dick like turns the camera and snipes him. He's like, "I got you."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the one Vito's booty to rule them all, of course, will be
The
the
burning
fucking
of the
Magic the
Gaia's
Gathering.
cradle. Yeah.
Yeah. That was like, and at that point, I hate to say it, but like that's your official shark jump moment. I mean, how does it get any better than that?
I
Two
mean,
guys cradles,
maybe. I still think the bit worked after
but it
that
was by
and
Riley too.
would continue to work if they got
Hmm.
back in studio. I miss
I
I
miss
miss the
Vito's booty
pirate
so bad.
character more than anything, honestly. Like the obviously Vito's reaction to the toys is also good, but just I really liked Dick's pirate character and how he would constantly shit on Vito in pirate speak.
Uh huh.
It's really funny.
He's like, oh yeah, because you eat too much. Yar,
I
you're
sent
as
in a
big as
super
a
chat.
whale. Yar.
I sent in a super chat recently and accidentally got yelled at. I think Dick was mad at Vito, not at me. But like I sent in a super chat and I was like, is there an amount we could pay to get Captain Dick to join us for the super chats, like innocently, to see if they'd put a number on it? And Vito like and Dick said no immediately, and Vito like tried to convince him. So Dick like turns to the camera and he's like, no, we're never doing that. No.
That's a bummer, man, because he seemed like he was all in on that fucking bit.
Well, I think in his mind, it's like intrinsically attached to Vito's booty. He can't just be Captain Dick during the super chats. In his mind, it has to be Vito's booty.
Yeah, true. I get that.
But speaking of Vito's booty, I had to find the good clip because one of the clippers like fucked it up.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum,
Okay, I think
bum,
this might be the fucked up one,
bum,
but I have a feeling you're too
bum,
hungry to
bum,
sit here for
bum,
another 15 minutes,
bum,
so I'll do the
bum.
8 minute one.
Well, I just want to know what the when the theme song came out because I'm convinced that was the second one, not the first one.
Yeah, that's true. I kind of just want to watch it because it's a funny way to close out the stream, but it also proves that as well.
Yeah.
We'll do the 8 minute clip. I think we lose some of the funniest jokes, but that's okay. Let me. God damn it! I'm not used to this whole pop out cameras shit because it makes it easier for Streamlabs, but it does not. But I try to open Discord to like do other things besides the call, and it's like, nope, that's the pop out call. That's not the right tab.
Yeah, if you had a second monitor, this would really help you out a whole lot.
That is correct. You do make a compelling point.
Let me.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to like switch the camera as well as flicking my tongue about. Now I look
Is
like a disgusting freak
Streamlabs
show.
broken? Wait. No, never mind. I got freaked out for a second. Screen sharing to you. Now I gotta do the window capture. for the audience, which I foolishly deleted because I didn't think we were going to watch another clip. So let me. All right, here we go. I really do just need to like block out some time in my day to actually prepare any shit I want to play on this show because it does make me feel like the worst broadcaster on the planet when I'm trying to live pull clips. All right, here we go.
Wait, let me bring up the words. I don't want to forget it.
Immediately, he's looking for the words to his theme song.
Oh.
Sure.
What's wrong with that?
Just go ahead.
All right, here we go. Are you ready?
You're
Are you
steering
ready,
the ship,
kids?
Captain.
Are you ready, kids?
Go ahead. Let's see
Oh,
this.
what's the game where we smash all the toys? Vito's booty. I'm a man who tweets about little boys. Vito's
Completely
booty.
off the tempo. You
Well,
fucked
what's in
us
the
up
box? You
already.
know you want it. So get on the scale or I smash it to shit.
Okay,
No,
I
that's
think
the best one. Okay.
yeah, I think what
Uh,
you're remembering is he got the theme song right for the first time in the
Okay.
second
All right.
one.
All right. All right. All right. All right. I
Vito's
accept
booty.
that. I accept that.
Vito's booty. Vito's booty. Vito's booty.
These were the golden days, by the way, folks. This
Yeah,
is
we had
when-
no idea. We
Yeah,
had no
we
idea.
didn't know what was coming back then. And because I don't think it's in this clip, they didn't do enough with this. I think everybody forgot what the joke was and like kept fucking it up and doing it the wrong way. So the parrot on his shoulder, the parrot's name is I'm a pedophile. And the bit is you're supposed to ask Vito what the parrot's name is. But I feel like everybody forgot that part of the bit and like thought the joke that was that the parrot actually was a pedophile and that it was just like a weird joke. No, the joke is the parrot's name is I'm a pedophile because you asked Vito what the name of the parrot is. And he answers.
Yeah.
Vito's booty.
All right. So this is the last episode of this show.
Do you want to?
Oh yeah, God, he was like
Here's the
saying that
rules,
for
Vito.
fucking many shows,
If you
many
want what's in the
episodes.
box,
Okay.
you've got to go.
Walk the plank.
I feel like this one was performative though. I think he's enjoying
Yeah, it
this
was
a little
great.
bit.
Walk
Yeah.
the
Apparently.
plank.
Are you gonna put the plank down?
You have to put it down.
I have to walk across this shit piece of wood you pulled out of your garage.
Yes.
Okay.
And you have to weigh yourself on the scale.
Okay.
And then you get what's in
And
the
then I
box.
get
and
a
if
toy.
you don't, whatever's in the box.
Whatever's in the box.
People have sent in.
So is
really
there
good
one
stuff.
thing in the box?
Look, I'm a pirate. I don't understand about plastic toys and stuff.
Sure.
I don't know what's good and what's not.
Yeah.
Just whatever people send me, I put in the
Dick's
box.
taking all the good shit and hiding it.
I don't want any of this crap.
Good.
Actually, I hate it. I take it, put it in the box.
Alright.
If you want it.
You think he's
did
ever
you
just
put
going
one
to give
item in
him
the
like a
box or-
huge Vito's booty?
Yeah, I think next time if he's ever in studio again, the Vito's booty has to be like insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go
Got,
ahead.
like a
Blake.
bunch of stuff in the box.
Could be either one of those. What do you
Well, I'm
What
gonna
would you
find
like?
out. Isn't that part of like the bit? I'm trying to understand the bit.
The bit is if you want what's in this box,
Okay.
you gotta walk the plank.
So there's definitely something in the box.
There's something in the box.
So that's not a trick.
No, it's and
Okay.
it's something that somebody sent in.
It's something that
I
somebody
could
sent
not
in.
put my own
No.
You
things in the
cannot
box.
influence the box.
I can only put what someone sent in. Gar. Vito.
Oh yeah, he
What
forgot.
do you take me
Okay.
for a sharper?
But then if I'm the fans of this show, what's going to stop me from sending in like 100 pieces of dog shit and then the box
That was the moment Vito figured out the bit.
Yeah.
always has dog shit in it?
Well, then you would just not get on the scale anymore, I guess.
Yeah, but then like
What do you
Okay.
mean?
So but people are sending things in.
Gar.
Some of them are good.
It's all of them are great.
All of them are great.
I mean, according to you, I can't tell the difference because all crap to me.
Okay.
But some of them look really good.
Okay, but we're not allowed to know any of them like ahead of time.
What do you mean weird?
It's all a secret. Like the audience.
What do you mean to tell you? Somebody sent in a very limited edition, one of a kind. The guy who we're eating lunch
I
with.
know, yeah. Well, I
That's
know
a
some
really
items.
good one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You know some items.
some items.
Like what?
I think there's like a Final Fantasy thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You could come all over that if you had it. But if you don't, I will smash,
Smash it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I
that
feel like the sword really adds to it. Like it would still be
Yeah.
funny without the sword, but I feel like the sword itself increases the comedy like 15-fold that he's
Yeah,
moving
big
around
time.
this shitty sword.
Because
Oh,
if
but
you
now,
if you're
like-
going to do a pirate, you might as well like go full bore. You gotta go whole hog.
He got the hat, he got the jacket, he got a parrot, he got a sword. Then he loses his sword and his eye patch all the time.
Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah,
hysterical.
you
Like
know.
he would definitely be a pirate.
For sure.
Or light it on fire if it's a
I know,
card.
you could destroy it in a variety of ways.
Yes, right.
And I can't really metagame it.
How are you going to metagame it? It's
Yeah,
already
I
in the
can't,
box.
I can't. Can I shake the box?
No, you can't do anything.
Can I touch the box?
No, you can't. Cut your hand off, you penis lover.
Can I ask your pedophile parent what's in the box?
Yeah?
What's in the box?
Taste nuts.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what is so? Should I? I'm indulging
You gotta
this.
pick. You gotta pick the one or the other. Vito's booty.
Shut up. I mean, it seems like.
Vito's booty. What's in the box? You know you want it. Vito's booty. So get on the scale or I smash it to shit. Vito's booty. Vito's booty. Vito's booty. Get the plank. Put the
All
plank
right.
down.
Would you mind
Because it's a
terribly
pirate
fast
team.
forwarding to the part where he actually opens it up?
Over there.
Theatrics are the best part.
I know, but we've all seen this. And my DoorDash is going to be here in like 10 minutes. My Taco
Okay,
Bell's
well,
gonna be
there's
here in
only
10 minutes.
4 minutes left in the clip, so hold your horses.
Okay,
buddy.
all right.
There.
You give me
Get that guy
nothing.
to move it over there. Okay, here we go.
I'm not doing the plank.
You have to do the plank, or else you're just floating
Doing
through
the
the
plank.
air. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, here we go.
For some reason, that particular joke, when I first saw it, I think that might have been the biggest laugh I got all night. Just Dick arguing with his like fictional bullshit logic. He's like, you have to go on the plank, or else you're just floating in the air. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, because he's like
Okay.
a low-key fucking theater kid, and you got to commit to the bit.
Exactly.
Why are you taking your shirt off? Just say you're wearing a shirt. Well, minus it from the weight. You know how much a fucking. Don't even get fucking close to this. I put padding in. Why are you taking your fucking?
I was maybe,
Don't take your pants off, lad. Okay.
All right, I guess I was wrong.
you
Maybe
didn't have to
yeah, it
do
was a good
that.
idea you didn't fast forward through it.
Well, I mean, all that matters is you did have to do that. You did have to walk on the plank. Okay. Oh, wow!
So do I get off now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to? Well, you know what you got?
Well, yeah, isn't that part of the bit?
290
You're doing the bit.
295. 295. 295. Don't you think that's good?
I don't care.
Well, you should, laddie. You should. And now,
I'm only doing this because I don't want fans to send things in and have them get burned.
well, they will get burned. Now you get your.
Oh, yes,
prize.
they
You
will.
Ready?
Yes, they
Close.
will.
Yes,
I'm
they
gonna close
will.
my eyes. I'm not closing my eyes.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Here you go.
Okay.
Take it away.
Fuck. It's a dud.
It's a great prize. It's a great prize.
Oh fuck!
Wow.
I fucking should have
The
said
first
no.
of many,
It's
many,
Mother's-
many
it's a
mother's
Funko
milk.
Pop of Mother's
Like
Milk.
50 Mother's Milk.
Great.
That's a great
I
prize.
should have said no. Do I have to take this?
Well,
Can I leave this?
What do you mean? It's a great prize for you that someone sent in, Vito. That's a wonderful prize.
It's a pop figure of my that stupid
It's for
character.
Black
from the-
History
yeah,
Month.
It's a Black History
That you
Month.
got. Isn't that good? Why is this?
Mo, have you ever watched The Boys before?
The boys, yeah, I was just about to say, there's probably like one or two fans of Mother's Milk and they like bought the Funko Pop, and then Funko was all like, "We're never going to get rid of these hundreds of fucking Mother's Milk figurines." And then the fucking biggest problem comes along and goes, "We're saved.
Biggest
It's
problem in
not
the
a
universe,
failure."
single-handedly saved Funko from bankruptcy.
Possibly,
But why is he called Mother's Milk?
because that's his name. Apparently, I think it's a code name. Uh,
But like,
hey,
does it
I
have
gotta
something to
go
do
to
with
the
his
bathroom real
powers?
bad. Do you have like a minute, or are we about to end the show?
I mean, you only have 10 minutes, but I can wait for you to go to the bathroom.
All right. It might be a minute. All
Okay.
right. Okay. I'll be right back. Oh, oh lordy. Oh lord. Oh lordy now. Oh boy. Oh land of Goshen.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Put the camera back up while Mo is gone. I want to finish the clip without him. Because the clip is our big ending crescendo. So I can't watch it and then wait for him to come back and then end the show. The show has to end with the clip, you see. It's part of the show. It's part of the bit, you see. What's everybody doing tonight? It seems like somebody's watching, unless it's Mo, but but nobody's chatted. I hope there's a real honest to God lurker out there, and it's not Mo Diggity. Oh, Vito's streaming video games. Maybe I'll pop in once I'm done with the stream about him being a lolcow. By the way, I never gave my answer to the question. I don't think he's quite reached that point yet, or at the very least, he reached that point at some point and was able to kind of dig himself out a little. I don't know. I think he's on the right path. I think I would still describe him as lolcow adjacent rather than like a straight up lolcow. That would be my assessment on the question: is Vito Gesualdi a lolcow? It's just I don't want to lose this show. It's my favorite show on the internet. It always has been. I already lost it once. I wasn't there to have lost it. I knew I was losing it when I got it because I already knew about the drama. But like the original biggest problem was like a formative thing for me. It kind of inspired the comedian I am today, and then the comedian I know, I'm sorry. Um, but it kind of inspired me to be who I am today. And then this new version comes out, and there's this Vito guy, and I'm like, this is good. They're having fun, they're getting along, and they're doing problems. It's a fun show. They have a good dynamic. And then Vito just constantly puts that under threat, and it makes me sad.
Ugh.
And I hope he
I have a question for
calms the
you, right?
fuck down. What's up?
Uh, when I leave, are you gonna still keep going on with the show?
Oh no, we're gonna finish this clip, and then I'm gonna be done.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay. I was gonna ask you what you were doing,
We're
but
gonna get
since
out of
you're
here.
ending it,
I think
okay.
you should stream later, and I should jump in. That's what I
Oh,
think.
yeah, totally.
But we're gonna finish this clip here. I don't want to finish the clip without you because we got to end with the clip. It's the
Yeah.
theatrics. Oh, let me put the clip back on the screen and not be a retard. There we go.
Oh, do not eat chili mac. Oh, goddamn. Oof.
Chili, they're like homemade. You combine chili and mac and cheese, or is this some sort of uh fast food item?
Oh, no. Like, you get yourself a can of chili, and then you make some mac and cheese, and you get a fucking like whole can of Rotel fucking ultra spicy tomatoes, and you just
Ooh.
fucking pour the fucking heated up. You can either pour the chili in there, or you can still have like your stovetop coil to low, and you can pour the chili in there and stir, and like take a couple of minutes to stir the chili in and mix it with the mac and cheese, and it cooks up and warms up the fucking chili like that.
Yeah, Mo, you just leveled me the fuck up because I'm also a chili mac man. But these spicy tomatoes you speak of, I've never
Oh yeah.
considered such a thing. That's a whole new level.
Oh yeah, it's fucking awesome, dude. Like fucking Rotel fucking tomatoes are just fucking bomb. Also, like chopping up like some hot dogs or like a bit of sausage is good too.
Ooh, okay, okay. I'm glad you're also one of the Chili Mac, and you're now my Chili Mac sensei, teaching me how to up my game.
Oh yeah, dude. I will teach you my ways.
I just throw a bunch of hot sauce in there and call it a day. Chili mac and cheese hot sauce, we got it.
Oh yeah, that's good too if you're being basic. Yeah.
But yeah, those tomatoes sound good. I might have to try that.
This one not good.
No, it's the best one.
Oh,
It's
you're
the one-
playing
It's
with-
the exact one I wanted. It's exactly what I wanted.
Why did you think I would give you something good on
It
the
looks
first
like Eric
time?
July. I got an Eric July pop figure. Why would I give you something good on the first one? Yeah, that's a good point. See, I should have metagamed it.
Maybe I'll give you something good on the second one. But maybe not.
Why do I get the feeling the bet is that I'm never going to get anything good, and I'm just
This is like the autistic podcast version of like Light versus L, where they're like they're thinking like he put something I think he's gonna put something bad in the box, which might mean he put something good in the box. And then Dick's like, I think he thinks that I'm gonna put something good in the box, so I'm gonna put something bad in the box.
It's almost like fucking Bart and Lisa fucking about to play paper rock scissors, and Lisa is Dick in this instance goes poor predictable Vito. He's going to throw a rock and goes to fucking Vito. Good old rock, old reliable, never fails. And then it's rock and he fucking fails. That's what it feels like. That's what Vito's booty feels like.
It's wonderful.
gonna end up with a bunch
maybe.
of pop figures.
Maybe I
don't
could
fucking
only
want.
I could only put in the box what people send me.
Great.
But
What a
there's good
show.
stuff.
What a
There's
show.
good.
Stop laughing.
What do you think?
So
you
the
got?
show is I get tricked into opening shit I don't want.
What?
That's the bit.
Oh, is that?
Yeah,
you think
yeah, that's
funny?
the bit. That's the bit.
Good bit.
Fucking fantastic.
Hey, stop. It's not that funny, Captain.
Yes, it is.
Asshole.
It was.
What do you mean you're?
Fuck you.
You're not happy about mother's
Mother's
milk,
milk.
Funko? Why?
Yeah, great.
You're a pedophile.
I hate you people. Dick, all of you who claim to understand
What's
the
the
bit
show?
are
We smash all the
lying.
toys. Vito's booty. I don't think
What
Vito
the hell
gets
happened?
tweets about
Understands the
little
bit.
boys. Vito's booty.
Oh, it's just
What?
the end of it? Oh,
Sung-
okay.
Not only did he sing the theme song in the first episode, he did it
You sung it
3
three fucking
times.
times. Yeah. So I'm basically having to suck at a PP on this then.
The box, you know
Anyone
you want
claiming
it.
to understand
Vito's
this bit
booty.
is lying.
Get on the scale, I'll smash it to shit. Vito's booty.
Smash this fucking
Vito's
thing.
booty.
Go nuts. Have fun with it.
Vito's. What do you mean? This is one of your priceless fucking toys that you like.
Fuck this. Fuck the show. Fuck everything. So fucking retarded. I hate you people so fucking much.
You didn't like that one?
No. I had to sit through 2 hours of you in a pirate costume singing songs and tantalizing
should've read
me with a
fast.
fucking pirate chest to open a pop figure of a shitty character from an HBO show.
So you do get the bit.
Yeah, I get the bit. Thanks to everybody. Don't forget to check out the show at patreon.com/biggestproblem. Vote on all the problems at biggestproblem.show.
Next week there will be another prize.
Yeah, I
in
know. I
Vito's
get it.
booty
Yeah, it could be
box.
anything.
Arr.
Who knows?
Could be anything.
Could be anything.
Could be something great.
Yeah,
Could be
wow.
something even better.
Maybe it'll
like-
be a gun so I can fucking kill myself. That'd be cool. Someone send me
Oh,
one of
that
those.
sounds like an expensive present.
Well, that's what I want now. Are we done? Can we end this?
Yes, we're done.
Good.
Goodbye.
Fucking nice.
gay pirate shit.
Now for the most important question you've ever been asked. This is the most important election of our lifetimes, okay?
All right, you want to get us on screen real quick before you ask?
Yeah, I am. Don't worry. I know how to do a show.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to micromanage you.
No. I'm not actually mad. But so okay, election of our lifetimes. Vito's booty or the Titanic bit?
Ooh, damn. That's a fucking tough one, man. The fucking Titanic bit is fucking classic.
I don't know if I even
Um,
meant. Oh no, we did. We talked in depth about the Titanic bit on the Maddox episode. Yeah, the audience knows about the Titanic bit.
Honestly, As iconic as the Titanic bit is, I think Vito's booty fucking kicks its ass. Even though it's like, if it's a solid 8 out of 10 fucking bit, like Vito's booty's a 10 out of 10.
I think Vito's booty, funnily enough, they don't seem like related bits, but when I think about it with my autism brain, Vito's booty is kind of the like perfect successor to the Titanic bit. Because
Yeah,
the point of the Titanic bit is, my co-host is a retard. What can I do to make him upset? And the answer back
yeah.
then was, make him watch Titanic and like describe it assholily, and everybody loved it. And then with years more of comedy under his belt, he's like, now I have a new retard. How do I make this retard mad? I know. I will invent a complex pirate character, make him weigh himself for toys.
It's kind of like, at the end of that one Spider-Man movie where it's like the now irrelevant and deleted pretty much scene of fucking Venom watching the TV and Spider-Man comes on the TV and he just licks the fucking TV. I think that's what it feels like.
No, that scene did matter because he like a little piece of venom falls off. That's probably gonna come back.
I mean, like it's all done and over with, so I
We're
don't really
we're
care.
gonna get. I mean, it's not done and over with. There's gonna be another Spider-Man movie.
Mm.
A little piece falls off of Venom. I assume that's what's gonna lead to Black Suit Spider-Man.
Honestly, I'm kind of over it. It's whatever. Like I still haven't even watched any of the brand new ones or anything like that. I don't think I'm
That's
gonna.
Wait, no, you watched them and reviewed them on Largest Issue in the Galaxy and said they were good.
No, the new ones have been coming out lately, like the last like year and a half, 2 years, I think.
You mean like Madam Web? What has come out in the past 2 years?
All the Marvel, the Cape shit.
I'm talking about Spider-Man specifically. I don't give a shit about
Oh,
the other Cape shit.
okay. I mean, like, all right. Since I liked all three of them, but I only kind of liked all three of them. You know what I mean?
I
I
think
mean,
they're
I'll watch.
I think
I'll watch the next one, but like, I'm not gonna go out of my way. Like, I'm not gonna go to the theater and watch it.
I think the second one is kind of like, it's not mid, it's a good film, but like comparatively to the other two, I don't have as much good to say about it. I think Homecoming and No Way Home are stellar.
But the first one's really, really great with
Yeah, Homecoming,
Michael Keaton.
my favorite Spider-Man movie is Spider-Man Homecoming. I love
Okay, fair
Spider-Man
enough. Fair enough.
Homecoming. I think Tom Holland is like, people have said this a million times, but like it's the setup of, Tobey Maguire was a great Peter Parker, not so good of a Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield was a great Spider-Man, not so good of a Peter Parker. Tom Holland is pretty good at both.
I don't have time to really like dissect that because I think the first Spider-Man I think did a really great job. I think Andrew Garfield was a better Spider-Man than Parker, but you know,
I think
I
Maguire wasn't a bad Spider-Man, but he definitely was more casted for the Peter than he was for the Spider-Man. Like he doesn't have
no, he was a good. I think he was a good Spider-Man. I disagree with that.
okay. I don't think he has the like this quite the level of like snarky delivery that you need out of a Spider-Man. Like I think it's a little too like he's a little too goofy in his like Spider-Man
Well,
line
well,
delivery.
yeah. Well, Spider-Man's a goofy guy. Like, wait till he like gets a hold of wait until him and Wolverine finally inevitably team up. That's fun, fucking fun shit. Yeah, him, Wolverine, and Deadpool fucking team up multiple times.
It's just like it's goofy in like a almost off-putting way, whereas like the like Spider-Man is supposed to be like goofy in like a like sarcastic way. And I think Andrew and Tom pull that off a lot better than Toby.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
But regardless, I know you've got your lay epic DoorDash coming, so we'll wrap the show. Thanks for watching. That's my. I just wanted to show you all that clip to really bring home the fact that like biggest problem in the universe is my favorite show on the internet, and I will be very sad if it ends. And that's why I hope for the best, and I hope Vito gets his act together. I hope Dick Masterson finds a place in his heart for Vito once again, and we can go back to the way things were. Because I want my favorite show to go on forever.
True, true, true.
And I just hope with Super Killer out, yeah, a lot of people are giving Vito props for finally getting out. A lot of Vito haters are being less Vito hatey. So I think nature can heal if we really if Crimsel shuts the fuck up, nature can heal.
Now keep going, Crim. Keep going, Crim. Fuck yeah, Crim, 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 Crim.
And folks, I think that's about it for Lolcow Nobodies. Thanks for watching. Mo, where can they find you?
Well, our listeners can find me at twitter.com/MSG official YT or Moside Gaming on Twitter. Moside Gaming everywhere. You can see that you can feel that if you care. W.GG, use promo code MoDiggity, save 10% off your total purchase. MoCast every Thursday, just about every Thursday, or whenever my editor
Yeah,
decides to upload our
yeah.
content. And yeah, that's and I try to live stream 2 or 3 times a week, but it's just my job sucks and it's just taking the fucking the fun out of my life right now. So me need find new job.
Well, folks, Mo is not as dedicated as me because, of course, you can catch this show, Lolcow Nobodies, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, live on this YouTube channel. I don't know what we were gonna talk about on Monday. Part of me was like, because we talked about Vito so much, I thought you were gonna reject the Vito thing. So in my mind, I was like, okay, if he does, I'll talk about Vito on Monday. But
Oh yeah, that well, like the veto subject's fucking easy. I can talk about veto and biggest problem like fucking all day. Shit, I could
yeah,
probably talk about veto almost all day.
but yeah, we'll definitely have to do this again sooner rather than later. This is a good ass show, and we'll see you guys. Or I will see you guys. He will see you guys again eventually. I will see you guys